in Chicago.
Appetite's gone insatiable.
Welcome back on this spooky night. Ooh. No? Alright. I don't have a costume. Jesus doesn't have a costume. I was going to tell him to bring one, but I didn't, so.
I could have thrown something together.
Yeah.
if you would've.
Happy Halloween. It's Halloween's Eve. Tomorrow's Halloween.
It's Devil's Night.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's what Halloween Eve is.
Okay.
It's Devil's Night.
Isn't tomorrow All Saints Day, and then Dia de los Muertos is the day after? Joining me today is my guest, Jesus Monsoon Mendez. What's going on, Jesus?
Yo, what's good, man?
Nothing much. So I invited you over to watch Halloween Havoc 1993. Halloween is my favorite holiday, even
Yeah,
though it's not
same.
really a holiday.
I treat it as a holiday.
Yeah, me too.
It is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Like the whole month of October is probably my favorite month.
Me too. Is it because it's my birthday?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why it's my favorite.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we get ghouls, ghosts, wolves, Frankensteins, vampires, all that cool stuff. I remember drawing that as a kid, playing with stupid ass toys. I was gonna say animals for some reason,
Yeah.
but playing with all those stupid figures as a kid, drawing them, and having fun. That was one of my favorite activities to do during school, and then the Halloween specials for usually everything. Not to mention the Simpsons Halloween specials, Treehouse of Horrors. Shout out to the Simpsons, something that me and Jesus also connect on.
Yeah. It's crazy that they're still going. They're still going strong. They're like in season 33 now.
Yeah, that live action one I sent you was crazy too, where they're dancing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's nightmare fuel.
it was pretty bad. So if you guys haven't by now realized, me and Jesus will be watching Halloween Havoc 1993.
Yep.
Main event is Cactus Jack versus Big Van Vader.
Yep.
So go ahead and bring that up on the network because it's going to be pretty much 3 hours. So bring it up and we will start it up. Do you want to give us any sort of a countdown, Jesus, or should I?
You know what? You do the countdown. When you get to 0, I'll open up this monster. How about that?
Why don't you just open your damn monster?
Because it's gonna be loud.
Alright.
It's the big can.
I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and on go, I'm gonna say go.
And I'll open the monster.
You go ahead and start it. I'm on 2 seconds, so we won't be far off. 3, 2, 1, go. Should probably mute the sound, right? Or not. I could probably play the beginning. of this.
It doesn't, because we're not showing it. I don't think we can get.
So
in
the
trouble for
opening
that.
is what? Trick or treaters.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of kids walking. I think one of these kids is Tony's kid. I think Sting is Tony's kid.
It's Sting. Thanks for joining me, Jesus.
Yeah.
On this Halloween's Eve.
Yeah, thanks for
Actually,
having
it's a
me, man.
makeup. Me and Ryan didn't get to do one this week. He was hanging out with his kids. Family first.
Yeah.
Family first.
You want good? This one will be better than good. This one will be great.
Great. It's a nice house.
Is this the one where Tony?
I think so. That's what I thought when I saw the trick or
and
treaters.
he's a vampire.
Yeah, and he invites him into the house, right?
Yeah.
To diddle him.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Well, I wouldn't let my kids into anyone's house unless I was going in there with them.
That's true.
So there's that. Even if I trusted him, still be weird if you're hanging out with my kid by yourself. If I had a kid, no.
Yeah.
Unless I was like, hey, can you watch my kid? I'm in a tight spot right now. No one can watch him. Don't fuck him. No.
That isn't that the Frank Reynolds guarantee? We're not gonna diddle your kids.
Oh, that's an awesome episode. This has to be that one, that Shivani one.
Yeah, I think this might have been the last year they did like a cheesy opening like this.
That kid's not even dressed up as Sting. He just has the face paint. He's wearing jeans and a shirt. Hey, everybody, he's a phony.
Sting wears jeans and a shirt.
But not to the ring. Yeah, it is Shivani. Look at it.
Oh, look at a young Shivani.
Wow, it's Tony Schiavone. Hey, shouldn't you be at the pay-per-view?
I'm sure you heard that a lot when he was at Starbucks. Wow, it's Tony Schiavone.
Shouldn't you be at the pay-per-view?
Lois. Lois is baking.
What kind are they?
Only a kind a mother could make. Why don't you come inside and have a bite of her cookies?
Duh.
Treats already. We came here to see something serious.
Why's that kid standing like that?
I'll show you something scary.
Yeah, I think the kid dressed as Sting is his kid.
Shivani's kid.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't the vampire. Weirdo.
Could also be the Frankenstein.
The black kid?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my god. It's so weird. Why is he smiling like that when 4 kids went into his house?
Gee, Mrs. Schiavone, how did you get up there so fast?
Why is he wearing a robe now?
I wonder, like,
Is that today? Spin the wheel, make the deal? We just had that in NXT, which me and Ryan will be covering Sunday.
yeah.
Monday.
If we would have seen this originally in 1993, would we be, like, judging it? Or are we just looking at this through, like, modern eyes?
I was 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is how TV was, though, back in the day.
You guys want to be really scared?
And it was wrestling. Damn, it's a long segment.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Tony? Oh, he's a vampire thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Like a troll?
No, I think it's a vampire, but it just sucks.
I
Like,
almost
like a human bat.
Yeah. That was weird. That was kind of cool.
So I guess Bischoff is commentating.
Yeah.
I don't think he had that much power here. I think he was building power at this point. This is before he gets like 2 years before he gets
I think
Nitro.
at the very least he was producing segments. So he
Because I
was,
remember listening to 83 Weeks on this episode, and yeah, he's not in full control.
what is this costume? Is that like a Confederate?
Yeah, 100% it's a Confederate outfit.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, what? Now you're fucking gonna hate on it? Because
Cancel
in
Bischoff.
1993, he fucking... Is that Jesse the Body Ventura?
It is Tony Schiavone dressed as Jesse the Body
It
Ventura.
looks just like him. It looks pretty good, though. It's a pretty good impersonation, little costume.
Yeah. And then this guy is Jesse Ventura.
What the fuck was he, a doc? A weird
I
doctor?
think he has a line in here where he says he's a gynecologist. I think that's why Tony made that face.
Probably. Wait, which one's Jesse the Body Ventura? It's a pretty good costume, I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
Of Tony's?
Yeah, Tony's. Should I caption it? We could actually see what he's saying.
Yeah. What is what's up with that skullet?
I thought that was part of the costume.
I don't think that's part of the I think that's part of his head.
Ugh. Pretty bad
Yeah.
for Jesse the Body Ventura.
Did you ever see him when he had the fake dreads?
No.
And he was doing like a whole Jack Sparrow look?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Kane and Cole, Harlem Heat.
Oh, so this is before they were Booker T and Stevie Ray.
Yeah. And after they were in chains, right?
Yeah.
Who's with them?
I have no idea who this
The
is.
Equalizer?
The Equalizer. Oh, I think that's is that the guy that would go on to be Dave Sullivan?
His brother? You mean?
Kevin Sullivan's brother?
It looks
Kayfabe
actually it
brother?
looks like it. The one that was a Hogan fan, right? That they made kind of like a DTD.
Yeah.
That I didn't make him like that. They made him like that. He was simple.
They sure yeah, well, yeah. You could say that.
And to put it in best words.
It's the Shockmaster. That's him.
Wait, but they took the helmet off of him,
I guess.
and now he's just wrestling without it.
I guess.
What?
He's he looks like a telephone repairman.
Yeah, he looks like a construction worker of sorts or something.
Who the fuck is Charlie Norris?
And what's up with the
It's Ice Train and Charlie Norris.
what's up with the weak sauce ass Tatanka?
Yeah, I
It's a
don't
cheap
know.
Tatanka.
That is a.
Nowhere near as jacked.
I bet you he's not even a real Native American.
Do you think Native Americans will get mad if I say I'm Native American? I don't say it, but I think I am
I wouldn't.
to a certain extent. You wouldn't say it, or you wouldn't get mad.
I wouldn't say it.
Mm.
I've got. I don't have Native American blood.
There's it's really hard to prove because what is Native American blood? Like, what is it linked to? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's
But
you have to.
I find it hard to believe that my ancestors ever set foot in America prior to my parents.
Like, for me, if I were to take a DNA test, I would say my ancestors were native to a certain extent. No?
It depends.
In Mexico.
Yeah, you can't be Native American in Mexico.
Why not? That's still
Because-
America. Central
because-
America.
Yeah, but
Which eventually became Mexico.
but if and it just all depends who you're talking to. But I think like I think like the real definition of it is like the
Being born in the U.S. of A. America and being native.
yeah, like being a part of the tribes that were
Mm-hmm.
Centralized within the United States.
Yeah.
Before it was the United States.
So
before
what-
it was colonized.
What would a native of Mexico be then? Before all, well, I guess he would be what his tribe was, right? A Mayan and an
Yeah.
because it's not necessarily Aztec, because Aztec
No,
was more of the conqueror race.
It could be
Aztecs are who came in and conquered, and there weren't many of them.
yeah.
There weren't a ton of them, so I would say more Mayan. I think I've gone back and looked at it before. I think it was more Mayan.
Yeah.
It's in the mountains of Durango.
So so that's what I was gonna say. Like you would have to look at your region, at the history of your region, and see, what the dominating tribes of that area were.
To be honest, the guy does look kind of native though.
He kind of does actually. Hey, so did Chief J Strongbone. Wasn't he a big Italian?
Yeah. Bipidibapidi, hey.
He's the
Let me make you a pizza real quick.
Yeah, he's the Italian Native
If you
American.
guys are mad that I'm doing that, he was portraying a Native American, so it's fair game. And it's all jokes. Did you see that complete? What?
Yeah,
Get
this
out. Oh,
is-
okay. No, never mind. He was.
I
he was
think-
stronging out. He
yeah,
wasn't.
but it looked weird.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to make it look like he was hitting the turnbuckle, but not really.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's Blackfoot. Boom.
I don't think his name is Blackfoot.
Well, I didn't catch his name.
It's Charlie Norris.
The native guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Charlie Norris, and then you have Ice Train and the Shockmaster.
Well, Runs with Buffalo's got him in an arm wrench right now.
Okay. He's got Booker T and
I wonder if his finish is like the tomahawk chop or something like that, or the scalping. It's probably one
Christ. How do you perform a scalping as like a finishing move?
of them. The claw?
Are you talking about like literal scalping?
No,
Like
the
he's
claw.
Gonna,
Like
he's gonna go in there and scalp Booker T, and
well, he gives him the claw like he's trying to scalp him. You know, you pretend,
like we never.
but
we
you
just,
give up, so he never gets to scalp him.
We just never hear from him again.
Yeah, but then eventually in 2020, in the Attitude Era, he'll scalp somebody for real.
Okay.
Hit me up, Vinnie Mac, if you want some original ideas. You gotta swerve them, bro.
All right. So Shockmaster tags Charlie Norris back in. They're really working over Booker T here.
Yeah, Tonto's fucking him up.
I don't think any of the other Harlem Heat guys have been in there.
Nope,
Neither
just Booker.
the Equalizer or Stevie Ray.
Just Booker. I like this gear that Harlem Heat has on. They got the flames draped down, almost like the Scott Hall dripping blood.
So you like the because that's
I also like the
It's not
singlet
a
though.
yeah, that's not
Or
a
the-
singlet. That's like a top. They're basically
wrestling
wrestling in a shirt.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Yeah, you
But like the singlet that they have though, the all red one that they come out in is pretty cool too. Later on,
yeah, the singlet that's
well, that
kind
was
of
bad.
based on this
Yeah.
because it does have the fire all up on the sides of the pants.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. That's the Harlem Heat I knew and grew up with.
Where does Harlem Heat fall for you in top tag teams of WCW? Because to be honest, I love the Outsiders, but wrestling wise, they weren't up there because they played the heel 100% and they never really had like a clean win. Like they were never known for like going on dominant wins where they were just dominant champions. It was always cheating
Yeah,
in quick matches, or they pulled the title off of them for a technicality because they made the rules or some bullshit, or the ref always hit him with a swerve.
Harlem like I was a huge fan of Harlem Heat when I was growing up.
Mhm.
They were the presentation was huge for me.
Mhm. Oh, so you loved when they came out in chains?
No, I mean like
That's what you're saying?
in the later.
Oh my god, dude! If I would have known that, I would have had you on the show.
I mean their later presentation when
Oh, okay.
when they actually got like really good gear made.
Yeah, good save.
Um
Good save.
and they would do like the pleather and all that. Like that looked legit. They look legit. They look like legit big tough bastards.
Sorry, I have to monitor to see if the audio's fine.
So I mean I definitely wish that they would have done more with Harlem Heat outside of WCW. Like if they would have given them one more run in WWE, but I mean WWE isn't one to push tag teams.
Yeah. And was Stevie still going at it at that time?
No,
he was done, right?
I don't think I saw much of Stevie Ray past 1998.
He started commentating
Yeah, he started commentating.
after his NWO stint, and then I think they did Harlem Heat 2000, didn't they? Or what was it?
Yeah, they did Harlem Heat 2000 with a very out of shape Ahmed Johnson.
That was a horrible kick to the stomach. No sell by Equalizer.
Yeah, it's the first match, man. Come on, they're not.
Sell.
These guys aren't trying to.
Especially a kick.
These guys aren't trying to impress anyone.
No. But that's why we didn't know who the Equalizer was, for that exact reason. He wasn't selling for nobody, so he didn't make it up. Nice clothesline, though.
If anyone's looking good here, it's Harlem Heat. Like they're
Yeah.
really coming through. They're really shining. They're really shining out of all this. And how could you not when you have the likes of the Equalizer and Charlie Norris and Ice Train. Ice Train, who would go on to have a tag team career of his own with Scott Norton.
From the NWO as well. Who didn't join the NWO, right?
No, Norton would turn on Ice Train.
And go to the NWO?
Yeah.
Get him, Booker. Hit him with that bookend. Or as I like to call it, the rock bottom. Oh shit, he spun with that one.
Yeah.
His leg scissor kick that he does with a finisher, he did like a spinning thing.
Yeah, it looked a little stiff.
Yeah, then he kicked him in the back too.
Yeah. Definitely evolved that move.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty neat seeing them just so early into their WCW run here.
Well, yeah, this is 93 for those people that don't remember. So maybe we can clear it up since we're early on. Later on, Rick Rude's gonna take on Ric Flair for the WCW International World Heavyweight Championship. So from what I know about this, for some reason it was no longer viewed as a heavyweight championship, so they turned it into the international championship. But they're having some kind of legal battle with the NWA for their title because of the whole regional thing, and then WCW turning into WCW and getting like rights national for TV rights. Didn't they have like Saturday nights here?
Yeah, so they were trying to split away from the NWA and become their own thing on their own.
Mm-hmm. So the title that I'm talking about, it's the big gold belt.
Yeah, and that's what would eventually become their main title.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the NWA belts, I don't know, that's that square one with all the flags on it and the globe in the middle.
Yeah, it's
the iconic.
What's known as the 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah. So that one was recognized by World Championship Wrestling, and then, which is this, but eventually they kind of just stopped calling it World Championship Wrestling and started calling it WCW.
Yeah. So this match ended. I didn't see how it ended because this match was so shit. But Ice Train, Charlie Norris, and the Shockmaster won. Here, for some reason, here's Terry Taylor.
As a ref?
Yeah.
Or is he just dressed up like one?
No, I think he's an actual ref.
Oh, he's going to be a ref? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a referee. It's not a Halloween outfit, he's saying.
Why does everybody hate him? Everyone talks a lot of shit about Terry Taylor.
So after listening to these podcasts, and by these I mean Conrad's awesome podcast. I need to listen to Arns and JR's. I don't really listen to those. But
the JR one is super interesting.
But if you go and you listen to every single one of them, there's a narrative behind the Red Rooster, and the narrative behind the Red Rooster is he's Dave Meltzer's stooge. He's the one that's been stooging out to Dave Meltzer, giving him all the info, and it always comes up, and he's always looked favorable in Dave Meltzer's writings. Everyone looks like shit in Dave Meltzer's writing except Terry Taylor. And in instances, he comes out looking very good, and it's like, it's Dave Meltzer. You can see and in instances you see it with Flair as well, and they mention it. They're like, you can see where Flair was stooging out to Meltzer at this time because he was like fighting with the company.
Yeah.
So when he was, having shit with the company, he'd go to Dave Meltzer and, slip something out. But for the most part, they all hint towards the fact that they all believe
that he was the main...
Terry Taylor was the one giving backstage information to Dave Meltzer.
Okay.
At least most of it.
So that's why you get so much hate.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
We got Paul Orndorff with the Assassin.
Mr. Wonderful. I want that fig. He's got the blue rope here, but he comes with the red one.
Yeah. He's gonna be going up against Ricky Steamboat.
Nice. This should be a nice fight or match. Ooh.
Yeah, Ricky Steamboat's got like the whole dragon getup. That's pretty cool.
It's Halloween though. I was gonna comment like, wait a minute, WCW made him do it first, but I'm like, nah, it's probably for Halloween. I don't think he did it a lot in WCW, did he?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing a whole lot of
because I think they started making him breathe fire, and see, it's just Ricky Steamboat. It's not Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I think when he goes to WWF, or did he already do that? He already did that, right?
did
He's done with WWF.
he did where
I'm wrong.
This is way after.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
He did this look,
Yeah,
like the
'cause
whole
he's fire
dragon
breathing
look.
here.
Yeah, he did this whole thing in WWE. And
Sorry, I got my talents mixed up.
he came back in like the early 90s, and he was just called the Dragon. And then I think that didn't work out, so he came over here to WCW.
You got that badass fig where he's got the headdress and everything,
Yeah.
and the wings.
Yeah. Yep.
He's wiping off all the.
He's wiping.
gas.
Yeah, he's wiping off like the
Oil.
stuff to fire breathe.
The oil.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no! So I never really know. I never watched.
Are you talking about the atrophy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never went back and watched Mr. Wonderful's matches, but I always heard about it. Always heard about it.
The difference in his arms?
Holy shit! The right arm is so small compared to the left one.
Yeah. I think it was around this time too where he allegedly beat up Vader. Which is crazy.
So for people that don't know what we're talking about, because I know like my friends, because they're soccer players, if they were to go back and listen to this, they wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So I always heard that Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff got a neck injury where one of his discs slipped, and I guess it was hitting a nerve, and it affected his shoulder.
Yep.
Or like the development of his shoulder, and he never got it taken care of. Or it affected his arm in a way where he couldn't lift it. He couldn't lift the same that he could with the other hand, and it started actually getting smaller, and it actually, you can see it here. It's crazy.
Yeah. Didn't something like that happen to Elias? He said something where like cuz he was away with an injury, and so he commented something saying that like his bicep will never look the same again.
I don't know. Surgery?
I don't think it's the same thing where it's like a disc issue, but it's definitely like a bicep issue.
I know Kurt has definitely had problems with atrophy
Yeah.
because of his broken freaking neck.
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful looks crooked because of it. Like, he looks like he's a little off.
But I mean, mad props to him. He's still out here killing it.
Yep. Kicking the shit out of Steamboat. And Vader.
Yeah.
So this is before he knocked him out, right? Because a little bit after Vader.
Yeah,
stunned.
Vader would they would get rid of him.
So, what would you attribute Vader not having such a long run at the top? Is he a difficult person? Because that's what I've come to realize, kind of, that people say he's kind of difficult, and then especially coming into like, because I've always blamed the Clique is what I guess I'm trying to get at. I always blame Shawn and the Clique, and I think I probably would take some of the blame off of Shawn. He was still a dick, and I bet he was still like bullying to a certain extent because he had power.
Yeah.
But I think that was going on with everybody, and I think Vader kind of just brought it on to himself as well.
Yeah, I mean, there were to what you're saying. Sean was definitely a dick. There were a lot of guys that ended up leaving because they didn't want to deal with him or his attitude or any of the backstage politics.
I mean, one of the two cool dudes with attitude.
Yeah, and then Vader, the best thing that he could have done in that situation was just knock the fuck out of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
And then worry about his job later.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like he wouldn't have had options. But Vader also didn't do himself any favors because how many opportunities did they give him to lose the weight, and he didn't.
Yeah. That is a big issue as well, too.
And coming in,
yeah.
Coming into WWE, he looked a lot bigger than he did probably here in 1993 WCW. So this is roughly 2 years removed, or rather 2 years before he would make an appearance in WWE in that Royal Rumble.
Mm.
Maybe even 3.
Oof. Working on that arm.
Yep.
Or the left one, I guess, is a good one. Work on the atrophy one. You can fuck it up more.
Steamboat's still looking pretty good here, though,
Mm-hmm.
in 1993. Did you ever watch any of those matches he had in, like, 2008 against Jericho?
No.
Yeah, he had a WrestleMania match where it was Jericho versus Steamboat, Roddy Piper, and... Jeez, I think maybe Jimmy Snuka.
I've gone back and I've started watching like the earliest they have of WCW or World Championship Wrestling here. I want to go back and watch some. I think I've even started AWA to a certain extent. I want to go back and watch some old school stuff just so I'm knowledge to it, so I know what's up.
Yeah.
So I'm, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about even more instead of just the stuff that I watched as a kid and growing up. It's there.
Yeah.
Like this, I was 5. There's no way I would have watched this. How the fuck at 5 I was gonna convince my dad to buy a pay-per-view? We didn't have fucking cable. 5 is when, damn. I don't know if we had moved into the house or we were gonna move into the house, into this one,
Yeah.
to this house.
Damn, you just look at the difference in his arms.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
And I think for my 5th birthday, I think I remember a Raphael birthday cake, white frosting with light blue trim.
Like the Ninja Turtle
Yeah.
profile? Yeah.
And I had like curly ass hair and I was all happy. Back before we had a crazy ass disease that was taking over the world, the T virus.
We're rounding the corner, man.
Says who? You a doctor?
Well, says your favorite president and mine.
Well, he's the only president to give me a stick.
No. Obama did.
Nah, he didn't.
He didn't give you a stack?
No. How'd he give you a stick?
I don't remember, but I remember getting one.
Nah, not me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No.
That was my boy Barry.
I'm my boy Bear. Unpopular choice, but I choose not to vote, and I'm not gonna vote again this year.
I'm having a really hard time
Mm-hmm.
with that, and I know I got the mail-in thing.
I have the mail-in thing too. Did I have to register?
If you got the mail-in thing, you probably already are registered.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been registered.
Yeah.
I tried to vote for Bernie last time he ran against
Mhm.
Hillary,
Mm-hmm.
and they screwed us out. I definitely went in and I voted here at McKinley Park for that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Nah, we're gonna put in who we want." So,
I don't know, man.
mhm.
I don't know why they screwed Bernie twice.
Because it's not a Democratic Party, because it's not a democracy, they'll put in whoever they want.
Yeah. I'm having a really hard time. This really is a case of Ricky Steamboat getting in the face of
Mhm.
referee Kenny Powers.
You want me to make it easier for you?
Uh,
You're deciding on whether to vote or not, right?
no, I'm deciding on who to
Okay.
vote for, because I think what I'm having a hard
You want me to make it easier for you? You could explain. You could give your side right now.
okay.
Uh,
I have a really hard time
mhm.
putting a polished turd into office and removing a known turd from office.
Illinois is blue, no matter what. So, if that makes your choice any easier,
Well,
and unless
if we're talking about state politics, yeah, the state politics are all over the place, and I gotta I hate the politics here in Illinois.
Well, like, good luck. Good luck on that. I want to start voting locally, but it seems like the local government. This is a pretty good match that we're
This is a
talking
really
about
good
politics.
match. Yeah.
We're talking politics, so it's probably going to be the best match on the. If I had to guess, probably be this one, Orndorff versus Steamboat. But Lightfoot is already disagreeing with the restrictions that Governor Pritzker's put on us again, as of today, I think, with the bars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's already saying that people need to work, and she's kind of.
Yeah, but what do you want them to do?
I'm just reporting on what's going on, bro.
I know. It's a thing of like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you don't, if you open shit up, you're subjecting people to getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
If you close shit down, you're subjecting people to losing jobs and businesses.
Yeah, like I'm
So-
putting myself at risk by having podcasts, but as long as
I don't leave the house.
yeah, you're quarantined. Frankie doesn't. Well, he works, but that's the thing. He's checking his temperature daily, as am I. Like
Yeah.
I check everyone's temperatures. I check my temperature at work, and
I don't. I mean, I don't really leave the house.
mhm.
I work from home, so you know, I I think I minimize the risk to myself. I realize that not everybody can do that. So I am very fortunate in that respect. But I can't say that I'm worried for myself.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's just
I
other
think
people might
as
not
long
be.
as you take the necessary precautions and you put a little distance between yourself and those around you, and you wear a mask, I think you'll be fine. It's not about the risk is still there. The risk is always going to be there, not just for something as deadly as COVID, but also for just standard flu.
Mhm.
There's always going to be risks involved with what you're doing, but just take your goddamn precautions.
Yeah, we should have been cleaner anyway. People are savages.
Yeah.
Steamboat made the mistake of chasing Wonderful to the outside, and now he's getting beat up.
Did one of them I think Steamboat did he get thrown over the ropes, or did he jump out from like over the top?
I don't know why.
Cuz wasn't that a thing here where like if you get thrown over the top, you get disqualified or something like that?
Was that still a thing here?
I think it was.
No, I don't think it was, because didn't they bring back the light heavyweight championship?
Not here. I don't
Not
think.
here. It's not on the card anywhere here.
No, but I don't think that was a thing here either way. And the light heavyweight championship here, I don't think would because cruiserweights weren't in the thing yet, so you didn't have like the high flying.
Mm-hmm. No, they brought it back because look at Wonderful, or else this would be a
Yeah, because you can't do moves off the top rope either.
yeah. So they definitely brought it back. They got rid of that stupid rule, the over the top.
Well, they
rope.
at the very least, yeah, they got rid of the rule.
What a shit rule. But that's what old school wrestling was.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, that was like a weird. They try to do like
Double
a
crossbody?
crossbody
Mm-hmm.
where they collide, but something went really wrong.
They might have really collided. Knocked the wind out of each other.
Yeah. Yes, I think Steamboat was actually hurting here. Like, I think he actually knocked himself in the gut.
Wonderful's definitely using the ropes, and he's banging them. Look at him. He's going balls deep right there.
Yeah, there's something weird happening here where like Orndorff wasn't really doing anything. He was just kind of like holding down Steamboat.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like a submission or anything. He was just holding onto the ropes for some reason.
Yeah.
It was definitely weird.
It was definitely a pin, and it looked like he was banging him, and the ref was like, hey, you can't pin him with grabbing the ropes. But Orndorff was like, no, I'm going to bang him. I'm going to fuck him.
Yeah, so Steamboat just did a forearm from the top rope to the outside, so...
You mean an axe handle? Because it was an...
Oh, was it an axe handle? I thought it was a forearm.
I don't know. Isn't that what it is? What was that? Atomic drop into a fucking...
It was such a powerful atomic drop that Orndorff jumped right
yeah.
back into the ring. Steamboat again with another top rope chop to the head, Kali style.
Kali's man.
You never lived through any of the Great Kali, did you?
No, I wasn't watching at the time.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
You should be thankful.
Dude could barely walk.
Yeah. They had to put a mouthpiece for him.
Let alone wrestle.
You know, those matches he had with The Undertaker were shit.
Did he have a WrestleMania match?
They had a bunch of matches. I think they feuded for like an entire summer into a fall. Maybe of like 2008 or 7. No. It had to have been like summer of 06 into 2009. Or I'm sorry, not 2009. Summer of 06 into fall of 06. I don't know what the hell I'm talking here.
Weren't The Undertaker and him supposed to have the first Punjabi prison match, but he got injured, so they put in the Big Show?
They put in the Big Show. I actually went to a No Mercy where they had a Punjabi prison match.
Ugh,
Yeah.
not
It
cool.
was surreal to see that structure.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty surreal. I think I have pictures of it somewhere. And like it's the weirdest thing because I think it was
Randy Orton versus...
no, it might have been Batista versus Umanga. You know that Punjabi prison playset that Jax made is worth like $1,000.
Damn, why?
Because that's the only one they ever made. They aren't gonna make that ever again.
I'm gonna make my own.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be that hard either.
I'm surprised they didn't make a playset when what's his face? Who's that really? See, I don't even remember. Jinder Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
Because he they actually did do a
The modern day Maharaja?
yeah, they actually did do a Punjabi prison match for him, right?
Yeah.
That's
Him and Orton?
Yeah, Kali came out.
Yeah, and tried to stop Orton, but Orton fucked him up through the cage. Oh, no, he did stop. He did stop him, right? He grabbed Orton?
I don't remember.
I think so.
And
I
then,
remember right.
And then the Great Kali was never heard from again.
Mm-hmm. What does he do? Doesn't he have like a wrestling school? Is this guy doing a bump?
A bump of coke?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it?
it was a bump of coke. No, I think he put something in his head, in his mask.
Well,
The assassin.
definitely headbutted.
Yeah, I think he put something in his mask to headbutt.
It looked like he was doing coke.
It did look like he was doing coke.
No one's blaming him.
I mean, this is one of the better matches that we've seen. And this is only match 2.
Yeah.
This is definitely better than the first match.
Dan, the ref counted him out.
Yep. Ricky Steamboat got counted out after the assassin headbutted him.
With his coke nose.
Yeah. Lengthy match, but not a bad one.
Mm-mm. Damn, fucking Steamboat.
Steamboat selling like he got DDT'd on the outside. You've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Look, he looks like he's doing coke. Yeah, when Jake DDT'd him on the outside and he was all limp.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was really bad.
Yeah.
I went back and I looked it up. It's pretty bad. Yeah, you're right. He does have the rat tail in the back.
Yeah,
Jesse's body, or like a skullet.
yeah.
Ugh.
Why are you hating on a skullet, bro?
You hit on it first, but
I
it's,
did.
it's pretty
It's
bad.
pretty bad.
It's like a rat tail, right?
Yeah.
But a long one. And the glasses and everything.
Yep. In just in like 5 years, this guy's gonna be governor
Damn.
from 1993.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jesse the Body Ventura here.
Yep. He's gonna be governor, and I think he ran in like 97.
Well, let me tell you something, Jesus. Running Minnesota, as you like to call it. I like to call it the Great Up North. I love Jesse the Body Ventura. They haven't made a figure of him, right? Because WWE.
Yeah, there's some weird licensing thing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wants the money.
Oh.
Well, the WWE, aka Vince McMahon, won't pay me for my likeness, Jesus. If you
Oh.
have to know.
Look at that. He's not called the British Bulldog here.
What is he called? Davey Boy Smith?
Davy Boy Smith.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, Jesus, licensing issues. AKA Vince McMahon. Sorry, I'll stop.
So on the other side of things, Vince is getting probed about the steroids and his guys. So Bulldog, that's why he's here. They
They ran out of steroids over there? Is that why he's here?
they fired him because I think they started doing I don't remember if they fired him because they actually started testing for steroids and he just wasn't gonna pass,
You tell me.
or I think he might have voluntarily left because he just wasn't about that non-steroid. Like, I don't know.
I regret not getting that,
Steroids?
yeah, that, British Bulldog.
The action figure where he's got like,
Cornrows
long
and the
hair?
flag,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesse Body's talking about Minnesota. I saw on the screen. It said Minnesota up there.
There you go.
Minnesota.
Remember when Steven Regal came to our school
Mm-hmm.
and he talked about street fighting and drugs?
And and reading. Didn't he want us to read or something?
I think he wanted us to. Oh shit, Michael Buffer.
Already? Might as well use him as a bunch. How you paying him? Are you? Oh, no, that's not even him. Sorry.
This is so it's British Bulldog versus Steven Regal for the television championship. And they're doing like the formal champion intros with or the main event intros with both guys, which is kind of cool. Adds to the television title.
And there is no time limit, right?
It's a 17-minute time or a 15-minute time limit, he said.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Even for pay-per-views, I was assuming for pay-per-views they knocked it off. That's a simple but yet nice-looking television title.
That's the old one. They would move on to an
Upgraded,
even
yes.
simpler design where it was just all gold and it had a just a globe in the middle, and it was just like it was basically a flat piece of gold with a globe in the middle.
Lord Steven Regal with Sir William, and then he later becomes William Regal.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot nicer of a championship belt than what it would become later on.
Ugh, Regal's in no shape at all. Well, compared to the British Bulldog right now. Look at the physiques.
Yeah, but I mean, the Bulldog was on the juice for sure.
Yeah, of course. His fucking arms are bigger than his torso, dude.
Yeah.
At least half. And like Regal's like, look at his skinny ass arms compared to his torso. Like in comparison. Regal's naturally strong though. If he was on the juice as the same as Bulldog, he would have the bigger frame.
Yeah. I don't know. There was always something about Regal. Like he was very nuanced in that. Like all of his grappling just looked really
Look at
good.
him work on that arm right away.
Um, and you know when I was growing up and I'd be watching Nitro, like his matches were matches that I paid attention to because of it.
He definitely made you focus on him. Oh shit! Look at that spinning around by British Bulldog countering. Nice. I've never seen that butt spin.
This was when Bulldog could move.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at Regal moving. He's like, I gotta put on a great performance. I need to buy my drugs after. At this time, it's well known William Regal was having drug issues or alcohol. What was it, Jesus? Drugs?
Probably both.
Could have been both.
Yeah, so he came to our school and he talked to us about drugs and street fighting.
Oof.
Ooh.
Look at that. Springboard handstand something by the British Bulldog.
Yeah, quick on his feet.
Mm-hmm. His chest is literally going to rip open because he's so jacked.
Yeah. He's going to rip out of those pants.
You know, he's going to rip out of his chest.
Yeah.
He's going to just slice open. Like, what the fuck? Are you shedding, dude? How'd you even be able to hold this guy's hand? Like, in terms of trying to put a hold on him.
Yeah, I'm really liking this match.
It's a good back and forth. Regal working hold and this guy countering, and then
Yeah.
Regal trying to go back to it, and then counters, and then Irish whip counters by Bulldog. He's showing his athleticism, even though he's fucking jacked.
Yeah.
He's a big ball of muscle, dude.
He really is. Like I almost dare to say that frame was not meant to hold that much weight.
No.
And and if it looks bad here, it gets worse.
He gets bigger?
Yeah. He gets bigger.
His heart eventually gives out, right?
Well, yeah, but it's ironically enough, it's not because of the steroids. It's because of pain pills.
Damn.
That he saw. Remember, we did a show. I think we might have done a watch along
Where him
of
and Brett.
War Games '98.
Where he fucked up his back?
Yeah, and that's the thing that led to that's the injury that led to
Warriors.
Warriors trapdoor in the ring.
So Halloween Havoc '98, or was it a Nitro?
No, it was War Games.
War Games. Okay.
Yeah, where it was
Damn, look at this back and forth.
yeah, Snapmare from Regal. Bulldog fights out of it. And now he's got the arm. Yeah. Bulldog earlier in the night takes a bump on that trapdoor and it just fucks up his back, and he's just never the same after that.
Just one? Just one bump.
Yeah.
You can't just take one bump. You gotta have a good night. Yeah, no, but just that unfortunate accident. Kind of, well, not kind of, but what made Sean retire? He just didn't get, I guess, hooked on or did he?
Yeah, Sean,
On the casket.
on the casket, he took a bad bump on the casket,
Uh-huh.
getting thrown out of the ring. And It just fucked up his back.
Had to retire, dropped it to Austin, right?
Yeah. Probably the only time he lost a title clean.
Oh, big botch
Ooh.
right there.
Yeah. Regal was supposed to flip. Um,
I don't think he caught the feet.
yeah, Bulldog was supposed to do like a monkey flip to Regal, and Regal just kind of fell on Bulldog's feet.
Mexican surfboard?
That's what it looks like.
What makes it a Mexican surfboard? It
Um,
was invented in Mexico?
you ever seen a Mexican surf?
No.
Okay.
Oh, is this how they surf on people or something?
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy. On Brits?
See, I like this. I like because a lot of times when they do this spot, you'll see them. They kind of hit the sides of the guy, and the guy just gives up his arms.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. Bulldog had a fight for Regal's arms. That's believable.
Yeah.
Slapping the guy on the sides, and the guy gives you his arms. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I don't get how this hurts.
Let me slap it on you.
Dude, I don't want to kill you. I don't think
Well, my arms will give out, and you'll just squish me.
on the way up, when we're the first initial, when you lean back, it's not gonna stop going.
I don't think you'd kill me. You'd hurt. You'd hurt me
Something's
seriously.
gonna snap. Your legs are gonna snap or something.
Like if you fell on me,
Broken rib, maybe.
broken rib, yeah, for sure.
Especially because I'm like, oh my god, I'm falling, and I'd probably try to like stop it because that's what you initially do, like without wanting to do it.
Yeah, no,
By
you
instinct.
you'd probably try to
Yeah.
break.
Might
Break
fall
your
with my
fall with
elbow
me.
and then fall, dude. Elbow.
Oh no, yeah, you never know.
Onto
That
you,
elbow
yeah.
might just end up on me. Yeah,
On your rib and
yeah,
crack it a crack.
yeah.
Don't come back. Jesus on painkillers for life now.
It's all it takes is one injury, man.
One broken rib.
Yeah.
And you're on the H pills forever. And then you're like Bulldog wrestling your brother-in-law in England. Fucked up.
Not remembering how the match is supposed to go.
Yeah. Damn, look at those nasty stretch marks. It's not from being fat. That's from
No, that's from
the muscle.
yeah. So he's got like a kind of an arm bar here. Regal has kind of an arm bar on Bulldog.
Lets it go. Stomps on the stomach.
Who's the guy that Regal came out? What was his name? I don't remember. Sir William. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sir William.
Do you know who he was in real life?
No.
No.
No. Not sure.
Scottish-born Australian professional wrestler and author, better known by his stage name Bill Dundee.
Oh, that was Bill Dundee?
That's what it says right here.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was Bill Dundee.
Me neither. Now we know.
Yeah.
Crookshanks is the father of Jamie Dundee and the father-in-law of wrestler Bobby Eaton from the Midnight Express.
So that's why Bobby Eaton would go on to be one of the Blue Bloods
Yeah,
when he
right?
was Earl Robert Eaton.
Yeah, I guess, right?
That's funny.
Dude, we were watching, what, 91 the other day?
Yeah.
With that horrible Sting...
Oh, that really shitty finish?
Vicious finish, yeah.
Yeah. It was Sting versus Sid Vicious, and they did a fake Sting spot where it was
Barry Windham?
Barry Windham, yeah. And they the audience was definitely confused as to what was going on because the real Sting would come out after Sid pinned the fake Sting, and he had allegedly won the belt. And the real Sting comes out, and they don't restart the match. They kind of just keep going,
Yeah.
and Sting pins Sid Vicious, and it's like the crowd is just confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were confused. We had to go back and see what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And then they showed a replay from a different angle that shows everything. And you're like, oh, okay. Now it makes sense, WCW. Maybe show
Yeah.
this angle from the beginning.
Yeah. See, this is one of those things that I always appreciated of Regal's matches. Is like these rest spots, they're not like a typical sleeper hold or anything like that. It's a legit submission.
You can't tell that that Sir William is a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's all suited up and he's wearing like a weird hat.
I'm sure those rest spots are there for Bulldog's benefit.
Nice knee to the stomach. Why don't you dry up your hair like that, Jesus?
Sure, I could.
Yeah, do it, bro. You look fucking sweet. You know how cool you look, dude?
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Especially like that, and then
No, yeah, I'll do it.
I think you should.
Okay.
You can put whatever color beads you want in there, depending on the season.
Can I put Jamaican beads in
Yeah,
there?
dude, you can
Just
do whatever
like
you
the
want.
Jamaican colors.
Yeah.
No, then I'm gonna get called out for cultural appropriation.
Tell me you're right near the beach, man. Hey! Boom, taka, boom, taka, boom. Tell me you're Jamaican.
Okay.
Just like I'm Native. Just like I'm Native American.
Why were you asking about that? Has anybody called you out on it?
No. There was
Oh.
a Native American in the ring, remember?
No, I know, but like you said,
Oh, yeah, no.
if people would get mad.
Because I wouldn't, just because I don't need fucking dumb fucks arguing with me over.
No, but I was
shit.
you made it seem like
I do know people that are like very, very white, and like they have very, very white backgrounds, but they were born into the United States, and like somewhere in their history, there's a native marriage,
Mhm.
and they're like, I'm Native American, because. And this is where I have a problem with it. Being Native American is more of a cultural thing instead of being a race thing, because it's not necessarily a blood type.
Actually, now that you bring that up, did you do the census? Did you fill that out?
No, fuck that.
Who filled it out here?
My parents probably did.
Okay.
They usually do that stuff.
I had to fill it out.
Yeah.
And first of all, these fucking people don't know how to collect the data they're trying to collect.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to frame it like, oh yeah, we want to collect all this data because we want to know how to allocate funds to each community. Fuck you. The federal government doesn't give a shit about such a granular, on such a granular
Don't say
level
that, bro.
per
They love us.
community.
The leader is good. The leader is great. We follow his will as of this date.
Like, no, you really think the federal government cares of how much money goes into your community? They don't give a shit about that. They don't even know. Like, why do they need to analyze this shit on such a granular level? Now, if the purpose of this is to figure out how many people are living in the country, fine. Simplify the goddamn form. But then on top of that, they tell you if you're Hispanic or Latino, and then they ask you what race you are.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have anything in there. They have like black, African, they have Native American, they have white, they have
Well-
Asian, Pacific Islander. I don't know what the hell to put. So these fucking people don't even know how to collect the goddamn data.
Recently, I figured out that like maybe a year or two ago that there's such a thing as Afro Mexican,
Mm-hmm.
like African American Mexicans. Like I guess some slave ships stopped in Mexico, and that's where it spawned off of. Because they used to colonize a lot of. Well, most of the slaves actually went to Brazil.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize most of the slaves went to the Brazil, went to Brazil, but some did go to Mexico, and that's where you have Afro Mexicans,
Yeah.
which I didn't know was a term or a thing.
But like,
It makes sense.
what the hell am I supposed to put down on the census?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's not just there, but what pisses me off is that. So I know somebody that did call them. They called the census hotline.
Time limit's over.
Yeah, time limit draw.
Regal keeps his belt.
I know somebody that called the census, and they couldn't even tell this person, like, yeah, they literally said, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So what's crazy is what I've been realizing is maybe like, yeah, I'm Mexican American, but I think maybe the descendants of my dad are like Middle Eastern to a certain extent. I could see it.
Yeah.
My mom's definitely Spanish. A lot of her relatives are like fair skinned. Some even have a lot have red hair or blondish hair and green eyes. Yeah, a lot of them have.
Yeah, that's that European Spanish.
They're very, very, and they have the last names Herrera,
Yeah.
Corral.
Yeah.
My
Those are
dad's Chavez. That's not fucking Spanish.
No.
That's an interpretation of the native and a mixture of Spanish. So, Big Van Vader, is he spinning the wheel?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
time.
so this is the year.
It's time to spin the wheel.
This isn't the first year they did it then. The first year they did it was Jake the Snake and
Yeah, with the coal miner's glove.
yeah. Vader's one of your favorites, right?
Vader is he is one of my favorites, yeah. I don't know that he's my favorite, but he is one of my favorites.
The
Vader
knife.
Vader from this, maybe not so much from this era, but maybe from like a year before this, is probably at his peak.
What are we getting?
Was this gimmicked?
Unless they had the cage ready. 'Cause there's a cage match on there. What the hell's a Prince of Darkness match? They're fighting Satan or something? 2-on-1 Satan match? Or whoever gets Satan off of the ladder wins. Satan on a
Satan's the
Satan on a
guest,
forklift?
the guest referee.
Ooh wee, the natural Dustin Rhodes. Or Dustin Rhodes versus Stunning Steve Austin. Oh yeah, baby.
They
Gonna be an incredible match.
They call him the Natural.
They call him the Natural. Ooh, Stunning Steve Austin out here first.
Look at that head of hair, man.
I want that fig.
Look at that head of hair.
Well, for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could definitely tell he's balding.
Yeah.
That maybe I think I could get that right now. Right now, how Austin is,
Yeah.
I think I could get that.
You grow that out?
Yeah, I think I can grow that out. No,
Yeah. You
I
should.
I just need to let the top thicken up and then fade the sides every week to 2 weeks.
That's what I hated about getting haircuts. That's why I just ended up growing out my hair again.
Mm-hmm. They call him the Natural.
Look at this guy
United States champion with chaps over here.
coming out with the bedazzled chaps and matching jacket.
His fucking
He's got a little bit of a mullet.
Evil Knievel fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Austin walking up to him. I wish they weren't to cut the camera away. And they cut it back after the fact. It's fucking WCW. So Austin he's walking towards Dustin as he's going into or as he's celebrating. And they cut to the fans and then they're like, "Oh fuck, we should have captured that," and then they go back. when it's
Yeah,
over.
Very WCW.
Yes.
They're doing another champion intro here with Michael Buffer.
That's why it's Michael Buffer. TV title, U.S. title.
Yeah. So they've now had a championship match back to back, which I don't know. What do you think?
Two fantastic matches if you look at the competitors. I don't know about this one per se,
Yeah,
but the one before this was awesome.
yeah.
And then you had a stipulation where, the time limit and everything. So it kind of protects both of them to a certain extent. Regal doesn't lose the title and no one loses.
All in all, this hasn't been bad, with the exception of the first match so far.
Where they made Harlem
And-
Heat lose. Cole and Kane.
Yeah, and I have some pretty high expectations about this match too.
Yeah, I've never seen this match, so it should be a good one. Oh, that
Look at
beautiful
that!
belt.
Look at that U.S. belt.
Beautiful. The stunning Steve Austin win it here? I know he did. I know he's U.S. champion at a certain point, and it's a while, but well, not a while, maybe like a year or two.
Yeah, so he
Before he
wins.
jumped ship.
He wins that
2 years.
title off of, I think, Steamboat. It's either that one or the television title. I don't remember which one, but he wins one of them from Steamboat.
So I remember I remember watching, back and forth the promotions. But imagine being a fucking, because I was 5, so I wasn't doing it. But imagine being one of those kids or teenagers being able to do that at the time and watching WCW at this time and then jumping to WWF and then seeing what Austin became, and you're like, holy shit, I used to watch Austin, because I don't have that experience with this. And look at him.
Yeah,
Look at him. Completely different. Running away, super heelish. Because eventually his character
and
is a badass heel that everyone loves. But this is like a weaselly ass heel.
yeah, and they're pushing Dustin pretty strong here.
Mm-hmm. The natural.
Yeah.
So Dusty's probably Booker right now.
Yeah, he probably has a lot of influence here.
You got that right, baby.
You look at the shape Dustin's in here and versus now, he's like in the best shape he's ever been now versus here.
Still doing it.
Yep, this guy's still doing it in AEW.
Swung him over. This guy, Austin was trying to get the Boston Crab. Damn, Austin using the ropes for protection so he can't attack him. Listen, Austin definitely understands psychology.
Yeah.
Even at this point, he knew what he was doing. And what's funny is today I saw people arguing over Moxley being the new Austin, and then people arguing over, no, Moxley's the better wrestler overall. And go back and watch this and understanding ring psychology and what Austin can do and what he had to do because of a broken frickin' neck. It's hard to come at Austin like that because we haven't seen the entirety of Moxley's career. And if he never reaches the depth, well, not if he never even I know he's top guy right now, and they've kind of kept the title on him, but for how long? And it would take a run of him being champion and them beating Raw, not just NXT, but Raw. Them being number one in all of wrestling.
It wouldn't be hard to do.
But he hasn't done it, is my point. You can put him in some badass feuds, maybe form a faction, maybe dude, just fucking do it. Form a trio over there with him. Do the fucking Shield. Just don't call it the Shield. Don't make it look like the Shield.
No. They need to keep him on his own.
No, I would form a Shield.
No.
Do it.
No. They need to keep him on his own.
For the casuals, do it.
No. They need to keep him on his own. They should not take anything that WWE already did.
They're taking all of their guys.
Yeah, they're taking all their guys, but they're not. They're trying to distance what they were,
Mhm.
and I think that's the right way to do it. That's
Yeah.
a good approach.
I only use that in sarcastically because I see that online all the time. Oh,
Because
WWE's or AEW's just stealing all their guys. You mean like Austin from WCW? You
well,
mean their biggest guy of all time,
well.
Hogan from AWA?
Okay,
Two of
but
their biggest guys right there.
but, um, it's not like Moxley got taken. Like he didn't get lured away from WWE.
Hmm.
Moxley didn't want to. He didn't want to sign another contract. He was miserable there,
Yeah.
so he didn't get stolen away. Um, I think Pentagon has been pretty vocal about how he didn't want to go to NXT because they were going to take the mask off him and whatnot. And, uh, you know, Zack Ryder, they let him go.
Hmm.
I know he's not currently signed with AEW, but
Yeah.
he did appearances for them.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of just playing devil's advocate too, to a certain extent, because the talent that AEW is taking from WWE, and it's select talent that they're taking that they know they can work with, is talent that WWE didn't
Has
think could,
misused.
yeah, that they didn't think could really get past mid card. And you're like, well, maybe Moxley. What about Moxley? He was champion. That was a very misused champion. They didn't know what to do with him as champion, and the only reason they put the title on him is because they wanted to have all the Shield have the title, and then all the Shield win the title on the same fucking night. I know that's eventually what it fell into, but they
Well,
wanted.
they
It
wouldn't
was
let
it was Shield central.
they wouldn't let Moxley be the character that he is now. A lot of the character that he is now, that's it's his creative, it's his vision.
Hmm.
They wouldn't, same reason Matt Hardy left. They wouldn't let Matt Hardy, move forward with his vision, just like they wouldn't let Moxley move forward with his vision. It was always the creative machine that would be like, this is what we think the character that you have should be doing.
Oh yeah! What is it? Version.
Ver-
Oh yeah!
version 1, version 1. I don't know what the fuck it
Oh,
is.
there it is. Yeah, version 1, right? That's close to my fraternity symbol. We throw up shockers. Which isn't the shocker, but whatever. It just looks exactly the same, which is the shocker, I guess.
Okay.
Doing the pink one and the stink, bro. That's how you do it. But is that Stunning Steve Austin part of an elite line, or is he
Oh, the figure?
yeah,
Yeah, no, it's an elite line.
or is he an exclusive to?
I'm looking out for it. They're gonna
Let
they're
me
gonna
know.
throw that out on
need it.
Amazon at some point.
Yeah,
So I'm looking out for that. That and the
I
newer Ultimate editions.
yeah. Is it gonna be in Austin?
No, it's Hogan and the Fiend.
Okay. On Amazon as pre-orders,
They may do the Ultimate editions as pre-orders.
but not these. They just
The
might do
elites
these.
just kind of spring up.
I'll keep an eye out too.
Yeah.
I want that Austin authentic U.S. belt. WCW.
Um. Yeah. And you have that podcast that Moxley did with Austin. Um. It's you had Austin calling out Mox because he wouldn't stand up for himself and kind of take the reins. But in Mox's defense, like you can't really do that nowadays. Everything's so overproduced in WWE and so scripted, and they just want you to stick to what they want you to do.
Do you remember the time that people were talking about how like weird that podcast was between them two?
Yeah,
It's because he couldn't say what he wanted to say.
he couldn't say what he wanted to say.
And Austin was definitely seeing something. There was something there. Austin was seeing a problem. He's smart as fuck, man. I'm telling you that Austin, for psychology, wrestling, putting it together, he's one of the greatest. And compare him to fucking Jordan, dude. Jordan had to switch his game towards the end. He couldn't drive towards the center, so he had to develop over his career. He developed the shot. Austin broke his neck, and he had to develop a different style of wrestling. So
Well, I mean, he still did the stunner.
Jordan still dunked.
Yeah, but I'd argue
You gotta have your dunk, bro.
I'd argue that stunner probably did more damage than
And
not.
the dunking, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a matter of Jordan getting beat up going in. That's why he didn't want to drive in as much anymore. And getting older, taking beatings as you were getting older,
Yeah.
you don't recover as much. Which is hilarious. So
Look at
go
that.
ahead.
That knee drop to the head was something Austin kept doing.
Yeah. So today, we had to throw a bunch of shit away that was like they're in boxes. It's material. It's bad material.
Yeah.
It weighs like 150 pounds, 170 pounds a box. And I was just sliding them off and tossing them into the garbage can because the garbage man's like, "Oh, you could toss them all in. They're all my truck's empty. I'll take them all."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right." And I had 3 fucking pallets of maybe 12 boxes, 24, 36.
Yeah.
36 boxes, and they're all like 100 and each box is 150 pounds.
Yeah.
So I'm sliding it off, throwing it in, sliding it off, throwing it in, sliding it off, throwing it in, and I do one complete skid, and then I bring the second one up, and I do like half of it, and then he goes to move one and goes,
And he can't.
and he looks at me and he's like, "You're fucking crazy." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "These are heavy as fuck." And I see him like push it and struggle to push it on.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, I've been doing this since I was in fucking high school." I'm like, "I've been lifting weights." I'm like, "I used to work here." And then I'm like, and Raf can attest to this, our buddy, back from high school, because he used to work there with me. So I used to open up the box of material and grab it from the sides and literally toss it onto, pick it up and then toss it onto my shoulder.
Yeah.
150 pounds, just like that, dead weight. I ripped my pants one time doing it. It was hilarious. I had pants I think I had to work like that the whole day though.
That's happened to me before where I ripped my pants in a not the best part of the pants.
Yeah.
And I've just had to kind of put up
Suck
with
it
that.
up?
Yep.
I did. I just worked the rest of the.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get for fucking trying to lift a bunch of weight. But yeah, no, I thought it was hilarious because he tried one box and then he looks at me and he's like, "You're fucking crazy."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Hey, dude, I gotta work." And then I beat the shit out of him. But that fucking garbage can or that garbage truck is fucking awesome. Seeing them maneuver the buttons and how you can make the thing go.
Did you let you
Oh,
try it?
No, I wish. I should have asked him.
You should have asked him. Hey, can I
Probably would have told me no. No, actually, there's. He told me there's a camera on the truck, so he'll probably get in trouble. Like there's a top camera.
He's got a tattler on there.
Well, I'm guessing so they won't steal stuff because they're city employees. So if they take anything, they're fucked. Even if it's garbage, they can't take it.
Oh, that sucks,
They
dude.
can't take it.
That's like the appeal of being
Nope.
a garbage man. It's
Nope.
like you get to paw through people's garbage and take the good shit.
Well,
that they...
you know what you have to do: leave it and
and then
call
come
somebody.
back. Yeah.
or come back yourself. Yeah. Call somebody. Have someone that you know, like one of your family members, be like, "Hey, dude, I found something real cool. Can you go pick it up for me?"
That's the appeal.
Because my father, he had a government job, and
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't my father. Maybe it was a buddy of mine. But no, he had a government job, and oh shit, they're fucking showing Austin's ass on TV here. It is for the title, I guess. But
Yeah, he pulled him by the tights.
yeah, this friend I know was a scrapper, so he scraps metal. So they were throwing stuff away, and he's buddies with one of the engineers, and the engineer's like, "Hey, I'm throwing this stuff away. We don't need it for the school. Do you want it? It's metal." My dad's like, my buddy. He's like, "Yeah." So he's like, "Yeah, all right, just come and I'll fucking throw it in your truck." And he went and he threw it in his truck, and I guess there was they have video and everything. So they
Mm.
called my dad to the office, and they're like, "Hey,
You mean your friend?
yeah, my friend." And they're like, my dad didn't get in trouble. They went downtown and everything, so it doesn't even matter. It
Yeah.
was my dad.
Yeah.
Um, they're like, "Hey, we need to talk to you about something." And my dad's like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they're like, "Were you stealing this stuff?" And he's like, "No, that stuff was given to me by the engineer." He's like, "It was garbage, and they gave it to me. So I don't know what happened with the engineer and them.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure they talked to the engineer, but yeah, but the engineer gave it to my dad, and my dad had to go talk to like the head guy of the union, I guess."
Yeah.
And my dad's like, "Look, I just won't take anything anymore." He's like, "I didn't know it was a big issue. This guy told me if I wanted it." I said, "Yeah." I took it, and the thing is,
Oh.
damn, did Austin just eliminate himself?
No. I think Dustin got the win on a roll up.
Okay, and Austin just hit him.
Austin just hit him to get his heat back.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
No, I guess I understand why that would be an issue because you and your buddy would. Is Austin just running away with the belt?
Yeah.
You and your buddy could just set up some kind of system where you're just throwing stuff away, and it could be expensive. And you're like, "I'm throwing it away," and you're like, "Hey, buddy, come pick it up," and then it's something that a computer that doesn't work. I don't know. No, but it was like chairs or something. But like my dad would scrap them for metal because they had like metal at the bottom, or like
Yeah.
cabinets like made of metal and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what eventually happened? Eventually, Malcolm X got redesigned and remade, and they threw everything away, and everything that they were fucking throwing away at that point, my dad's like, "I'm not taking anything." And they were telling him, they're like, "You can take whatever you want." And my dad's like, "I'm not taking anything at this time." Look, he's like,
Yeah.
"This time I'm not doing it." Like, he's like, "I'm not even risking it." He's like, "I'll just go without the fucking scrap metal money."
Dude, like
But they threw everything away.
It's always weird. It's always weird with stuff like that because just the other day I found an old school CRT TV. So like the tube TVs.
Yeah.
I had been in the market and it was pretty big. I'd been in the market for one for video games because that's what you're supposed to play.
Old school video games.
Yeah, and the Nintendo gun works on those. Doesn't work on the flat screens.
At all?
No.
Why not?
I think because of the fuck, what's it called? The screen on the TV. It's something weird. It doesn't reflect the flat screen and the plasma and all that. It doesn't reflect the way a tube TV does. But I found one, and like I felt weird taking it. It was just in an alley, but I felt weird taking it. It was in the alley of a back of a bar.
Why did you feel weird taking it?
I really felt like, and my car is tiny. I can't haul shit. So it was kind of a pain in the ass getting that thing to fit in there. So it wasn't a matter of like picking it up and throwing it in the trunk. I had to actually like fold seats down, and it took I was back there a while. I just didn't want anybody to come back there and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you stealing our shit?"
I guess I get you because that dollhouse I found, I was like, I was rushing to get it into the trunk. I'm like, let's go. And I'm like, why are you rushing to get it in the trunk? I guess I just didn't want anyone to see me taking a dollhouse. Dan tag champions Buff Bagwell and what is he? Fucking
Patriot?
no, it was Flash Funk, but I can't remember
Oh,
his name.
Scorpio.
There we go.
Hank Scorpio.
Scorpio.
You like how I sent you the hammock thing
Yeah.
the other day about Marianne's hammocks?
Yeah. Mine was better though. I forgot what I sent you back.
I sent you something else too. Oh, the PTA is disbanding.
Yeah, that's what I sent you, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the PTA is disbanding. Is it a rematch? Too Cold Scorpio, Marcus Bagwell, tag champions versus
Oh shit! It's
Sags and Knobs.
Missy Hyatt looking all the way alive, as Bruce likes to say.
Nasty boys.
Why do you hate the Nasty Boys?
I never said I hated them.
Okay.
They're there. They're a good tag team for what they were.
Nah, they were.
But like
okay.
as singles competitors, I don't think I take them seriously. They're a good tag team.
They were okay.
Well, for brawler, they're a brawling tag team. They're not pretty. They're not German suplexes, power moves. They're rough and tough. We smell like ass, and we're gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Or we smoke grass, and we're gonna beat your ass, or something. I don't know. Should have made it rhyme better. You get the point. Look at Buff Bagwell or Marcus Bagwell.
Yeah. Flash Funk. And they're coming out with the tag team specialist. Fuck, what's his
Teddy
name?
Long?
Yeah, Teddy Long. Theodore Long. Playa.
You know what, player? You're going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. Wasn't that his thing?
Yeah.
Or a tag team match?
That or a tag team match.
Scorpio and Marcus over here dancing, having a dance off against each other. Yep, look at this.
Oh no, that's so bad.
Cowboys for Angels moves right there.
He almost left them hanging.
Yeah. That's because Too Cold Scorpio didn't know what the fuck Marcus Bagwell was doing. His corny ass handshakes. What are you
That
doing,
and
white boy?
his really shitty moves.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got another championship match.
Bruce Buffer or Michael Buffer. One of the buffers. Buff this. Buff is the stuff.
See, they should have had they should have had a match to break up the sequential championship matches. Like just a regular non-title match.
They were all title matches.
Yeah.
We're looking at it right now.
There's been 3 matches in a row that were for a championship.
Yeah. So it was the television, United States, World Tag Team Championships, and then after this we're gonna have the International Championship, not Intercontinental. I guess the International is their answer to the Intercontinental. Well, because they just had to change the name.
They had to establish their what would become their world title.
Mm-hmm. But at this time, it's not a world title.
No, it's an international title.
Yeah. So Intercontinental.
But they're still calling it the heavyweight championship. It's just the international heavyweight championship.
Okay. Well, but they would call the United States the World Heavyweight United States, or the
United States Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
Did you just hit him with the belts before the match?
No, they were trying to do a pose off. And I think the Nasty Boys were trying to get the advantage here. Oh shit.
She loved it. She was asking for it.
Okay.
Too far? Too much?
You're saying Missy Hyatt was asking for Buff Bagwell to force himself on her?
You're telling me you wouldn't let Buff Bagwell force himself on you? Look at him.
I would not.
Look at him. Look at that baby face.
Yeah, I would not.
Well, we all know you're lying, but okay.
Okay. You would?
Yeah, look at him. He's a handsome young man. If I were gay. But you're a homophobe, so.
Well, no.
It's whatever.
It's
not
that.
Let's move on.
Let's
move on.
He's just not my type.
Oh, you're more of a Too Cold Scorpio or a fucking Sags and Knobs? Which one?
I'm more of the.
I'm definitely look. So here's my.
No. I'm more of a referee Pee Wee Anderson.
Okay. Just saying I can outpower Marcus Bagwell, so I'd definitely be the top. That was my reasoning. I don't know about the Nasty Boys. You know, they're definitely more bearish.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, they're definitely nasty.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's
yeah,
in the name.
Well, that's why I wouldn't want. That's why they're not my type either. Because
Yeah.
they're gross.
They're a Too Cold Scorpio guy.
No, I told you I'm into the ref Pee Wee
ref.
Anderson. He could. Have you ever seen him take down the fans that come into the ring?
Didn't he fight that chick? Was he the one that fought the chick at '98
No.
with DDP and Macho Man? You remember? Or it was a guy remember?
N-
The guy that went into the ring when Macho Man and DDP were facing each other in 1998? I think
Yeah,
it was?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He was holding a bag. Was that him?
I think it was. It was either him or their other referee, Mark Curtis.
Mm.
But I'm pretty sure it was Pee Wee. Yeah, I'm into Pee Wee.
So how do you like this stage for the walkout ramp that connects all the way to the ring? You like that?
Um,
Or do you like the ramp that goes down and then it's regular and then the ring you have to jump onto the ring?
yeah, I don't know. I guess the ideal ring setup would be without the connected ramp, but I
Or
don't
is-
hate it.
Or have you been programmed to think that's the ideal setup?
That's my preferred setup, but it's not. I don't hate the ramp either.
What about the side view one though? Don't you like that one? Is that a better setup?
Wait, what
The-
the
Front facing or the dead center camera? Remember how they did? I think they only did it a couple times. Very few times.
oh,
WWE.
just like a static camera.
yeah, and they'd come
throughout?
Yeah, they'd come through.
Yeah, I
What
like
about that one?
I like that. That has its place.
I like that.
I like that.
Here we go. They're locking up. Oh, nasty ass heel. Knobs? Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's Knobs.
Knobs, blonde hair, Sags, black hair.
Yep. Sags looks like Jimmy Kimmel.
Does he?
Yeah, a little bit.
A fat Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah, like the Man Show Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay. Surprised Joe Rogan hasn't been canceled for anything of that.
What, the Man Show?
Yeah. I can't
I mean, neither has
Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel. They've called him out.
For the Shaq, though. Not even for that. Anything on the... Called him out for the playing Shaq, right?
Yeah, that's not funny. All right, don't. Well, I don't know why you're sitting there laughing.
It's
That's-
hilarious.
That is not funny.
I bet you Shaq has no problem with it.
It's crunch time.
I bet you most black people don't have a problem with it. You know who has a problem with it? Woke, quote unquote, white people.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
fucking hate woke people.
He's playing Shaq and not like he was portraying him as well, I won't go into descriptions of anything, but in any nasty way. It's just Shaq. Everyone makes fun of Shaq. Shaq Diesel,
It's crunch time.
because I am.
I see hot.
Take the shot, Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. Dude, Legion of Skanks is so crazy.
Mm.
It's a podcast I listen to, but so I won't get into it all too much. But there's gonna be a trial over something that they did to Big J Okerson.
Oh shit!
But they dosed Big J Okerson with acid. But
Jesus.
Lewis was trying to dose Ari, and Ari dosed Big J. So what they're trying to figure out is who's most responsible. So they're gonna have a trial with Salvo Cano being the judge, and there's a wheel of punishments. This wheel reminded me of it. That's why I bring it up. One of them is get fucked in the butt by a guy.
Oh, getting pegged?
Yeah, or no, it's gonna be a cock. And then,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that is
Yeah,
full on.
here's the pegging.
That is full on anal sex.
Yeah, because there is a pegging. The pegging is though gun in the butt with acid because they've already. So here's the
What
thing.
the fuck? Gun in the butt dipped in acid?
Yeah. So here's the thing. They've already done gun. Jesus, they've already done gun in the butt.
Uh-huh.
Big J Okerson had to take gun in the butt, and so now to up the ante, it's gonna have acid on it.
Jesus.
There's some crazy ass punishments, but probably getting fucked by a guy is probably the worst. on there.
That's gotta
If
be
you're not gay, because they're not gay.
that's gonna be a gnarly way to take acid, just like just inserting it in your butt.
They dosed fucking Big J with acid,
Yeah, but not like that. Not like they didn't put it up his butt.
but they didn't tell him until he was already tripping.
Well, that's crazy. Like, I wouldn't necessarily get mad about it.
Well, so
but it's
dude, you gotta listen to that podcast.
crazy.
I don't know what number it is, but so Lewis is like, he's like, we dosed your fucking drink, Ari, and then Ari's like, you didn't dose me, I dosed Big J, and he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, we dosed your drink, and he's like, I know, but I switched to a Big J, and he's like, what? And then like Big J's like, what? He's like, are you serious? Am I dosed? He's like, what the fuck? And it's like a whole confusion, and dude, it's fucking crazy, awesome.
We're gonna have to do that and just like spike one drink and just whoever gets it, man.
We were on shrooms the other day. We're having a badass time. You were here. Were we acting different?
No,
On Saturday?
No.
Last Saturday, we were all on shrooms, except Jesus. We didn't have. I didn't buy shrooms. They gave me shrooms.
yeah.
I was definitely feeling it. I definitely
Well,
felt the body high.
I probably couldn't because I was,
You've never done them either. So.
yeah, number one, I've never done them, so that's the
Shout
one
out to
thing.
Johnny.
Number two, I was on my motorcycle,
Mm-hmm.
so didn't want to.
It was fun.
I wouldn't have wanted to ride, and no pun intended. I wouldn't have wanted to ride out a shroom trip
Mm-hmm.
because isn't that like 6 to 12 hours?
Depending on the dosage you take
Yeah,
and the shrooms, but it's like 4 to 6 hours of tripping and like the last 2 to 3
coming down.
Yeah, down.
That's how you guys described it to me.
And that's like a good eighth
Yeah,
of good shrooms.
yeah.
What I had, I don't think they were that powerful, but they did give me an eighth. But I did definitely feel like a body high,
Yeah.
and I felt good the whole time.
Yeah, so I don't know that I would have wanted to write it out,
Mm-hmm.
figuratively or literally. Been having a blast on my motorcycle.
They've been giving a lot of time to they are championship matches, right? So you kind of
Yeah,
have to.
yeah. These are big deal matches.
Oh, and I was wrong. There's a non-title match after the Sting taking on Sid Vicious. I didn't see that one.
Wow, 2 years in no, this is not because there was the one we watched the other day was 91.
Yes.
This is 93.
Do you know what 92 was?
No, that was an option, right? That was
No,
it 92, 93, or 93.
You said
94?
93, 94, 95, and me and Ryan just did 95. The Yeti!
Yeah, that's with the Yeti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sting versus Jake Roberts is the coal miner's glove. So this is the second year of the spin the wheel, make the deal.
I thought the White Castle of Doom was a Halloween Havoc, but it's not. Have you done that?
No, I don't know what that is. Is that like the White Castle burgers?
Yeah. It's a White Castle on a pole, and it's Vader versus Sting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Vader definitely wins. He's not losing that one. Food.
It's a whole crave case.
Dude, we used to get those crave cases and like max like 10 and then have
Yeah.
nasty shits. And,
Yeah.
and fart real bad, like
Yeah.
really bad, and like have nasty burp ups.
Yeah. Yeah, those are gnarly.
That's why they call
they're
them sliders. Yeah, they're good as
They're
fuck.
good. Yeah.
It's always
Those literally are steamed hams, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause they steam
literally.
I think they grill them and then they steam them or
Yeah.
something.
They definitely steal the onion. They're steam the onions.
Yeah.
It always seems like a great idea to get it, and then after the farts come, it's the
because
worst
your
idea.
consciousness is altered at
Yeah.
that point when your consciousness is altered when you're like, hey, let's get White Castle.
Yeah, I've made Jamie the Jobber almost puke one time with those farts. They're bad. They're really bad, dude.
I've experienced your farts. They're not. I don't know if they've gotten better because it's been over a decade, but yeah, they're not anything.
Cauliflower broccoli does not. I don't think that makes them better.
They're not anything to
But I haven't had White Castle. That's probably the worst I've ever farted, though.
White Castle. Yeah, if you're making people barf.
Well, it's bad, dude, because it's not a regular fart. It definitely takes on a White Castle aroma.
Okay.
No?
I don't know. I'm not
Eat 10 of them, and then let
I'm
me know.
not usually a gassy person
Eat 10 of them.
except burping. Um,
Look, because I'm telling you, I've done studies with my own body, and
science.
there's science, bro. There's a certain amount of burgers of that I can eat before I get the bubble guts and the shits.
No, that's what'll happen to me with White Castle is I'll just end up shitting myself.
I still get the burps though, like even if I eat a couple, like my burps are like will taste like that White Castle. And if you're wondering why we're talking about this, it's the Nasty Boys match. Gotta be nasty. No, they're having a good match. They're being a buff.
This is actually not that bad of a match either.
Maybe like a 2.5 match, 2.5 out of 5.
This is
Nothing
a lot
crazy, but
better than the match they opened with.
Oh yeah,
It does not compare to the last two matches, the Regal Bulldog or Austin Runnels match. Rhodes,
you have some legends.
not Runnels.
Not that the Nasty Boys aren't, but Buff, who's never world champion. He's known for having his mom on a pole match
Yeah.
or on a forklift.
Yeah, Judy Bagwell on a pole match.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that was a nice clothesline by Sags.
Yeah. Hey, because I asked you about this the other day. What are some of your top action figures that aren't action figures yet? One of the ones that I was thinking about was Luna.
Oh, Luna Vachon?
Yeah, she should be an elite.
Yeah, I could see it. And
She should be in the Hall of Fame.
The more that they're making figs, I can see her being one. Especially if they induct her anytime soon in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
But Luna Vachon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's one of the action figures that I would want.
They have Wendy Reed out. Is that her name?
Oh, Wendy Richter?
Richter, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You didn't pick it up?
No.
She comes with the old school title.
I have the Alundra Blaze that comes with the one
The pink one?
yeah, the one she threw in the trash.
You mean Medusa? Medusa?
Yeah. When she threw it in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just a trinket, bro.
It's a prop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buff Bagwell looked like he was doing the
Just a prop
The
in the
worm.
world of Hulkamania, bro. Oh, what? Sorry.
Buff Bagwell looked like he was doing the worm. Some pretty nice kicks from Too Cold Scorpio.
He's underrated.
Yeah, I was just about to say I don't think he gets enough credit.
Mm-mm. Especially for his high, not even just the kicks, but like his off the rope stuff.
Yeah, his high flying stuff.
Yeah.
He I think he's still going.
Here
too.
we go. Look, as long as we say that, as soon as we say that, he goes to the top rope and a fucking
And a
moonsault.
really nice moonsault.
Yeah. Ooh. Sags hits knobs with an elbow drop when Too Cold Scorpio moves. Buff Bagwell working on Sags. But Sags is... There's a lot going on. Theodore Long is attacking
is he gonna
Missy Hyatt.
Okay, I thought I thought Sags was gonna kiss Theodore Long the way Bagwell kissed Missy Hyatt. That's what it looked like, dude. That
Ooh.
shooting star press.
By Too Cool.
Wait, what? No, that was a 450.
Yeah.
That's what he was known for.
But Sags hits him with his boot across the head and gets the 3 count.
Yeah.
New world
Bagwell
champions.
doesn't break it up in time.
Damn.
Dude, that 450 was nice.
Yeah.
That's what he was known for.
But for nothing, though. They lost the titles. Missy Hyatt took a fucking headbutt from Sags. Look at her selling it.
Yeah, even when he was Flash Funk, he
In WWE.
yeah, he did a really nice 450.
He was a pimp, right, when he went to WWE?
I mean, that's what they would make you think.
Well, he was wearing like hats and he had chicks dancing around him. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yep, and then Sags comes in with his boot and breaks the pin. Bagwell doesn't come in time.
Mm-mm. And he hits him in the feet or legs.
Yeah.
Or leg, I guess. Psycho Sid.
Moments, the mention everybody's talking about is going to take place. The man they call the franchise.
I'm gonna go get a soda real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
It's Halloween Havoc time here. A real scary time for you, Steve. What time is it for you, Sid? For you, Steve, to wake up from the nightmare that you've been experiencing. It's time for you to step into the room. It's time to make this reality.
So this is Sid's promo style where it's quiet, loud, quiet.
He's horrible.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Sting, I'm gonna come at you and beat you.
There you go. Did he really shit himself at WrestleMania 13?
Are we gonna go over this again?
Yeah.
Justin Kish, you want to see pictures of that too?
Oh God.
Huh?
No.
Shit girl? Huh? Shit lion or lion? Red lion?
Red
girl?
Lion girl. Come on, man.
I'm the one that lived through it.
Were you there that night?
No, I wasn't there that night, but I did patron that bar frequently.
Okay.
Even when it was station 411, I think it was.
Like it was known by a different name.
Yeah,
Before Red Lion.
and then it switched over to Red Lion, and then she shit her pants. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and look up the Red Lion girl. But we talked about it on Sunday,
And then I looked it up.
and then Jesus looked it up and saw it was a real story. And then you know what the
It's
crazy
all
thing
over
is?
Reddit.
You know what the crazy thing is?
What?
A couple days later, it showed up on my feed as a memory that I had shared of a post from it,
Wow.
like making fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious.
Oh man, that just goes to show you, man.
Ooh, look at
Facebook
Sting.
is listening. Yeah, the bedazzled jean jacket. I think it says disco. I think he tried to write disco stud on the back.
Disco stud. Here, shout out to Johnny. Sorry, he's commenting him over here, not reading it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's White Castle seems like a good idea until you inhale 10 and you have to defecate on yourself. Yeah. Hey, Johnny knows. Johnny lived
Those
with
farts are legendary, man.
Johnny lived with me for a year. We actually shared a room with the door connecting the rooms. Upstairs.
Did you ever just fart in there and then close the door and trap him in?
No, I did that with my brother, but you know, I wasn't that juvenile anymore at that time. I'm pretty sure I farted in his room. You know, we smoked all the time in either my room, his room, or Frankie's room.
Yeah.
Me, Frankie, and him lived at the last house that I lived in over there.
Yeah.
Pretty fun time.
How about this mullet on Sid?
You don't like it? Ultimate mullet? Drapes onto the back?
I've seen better,
Mm-hmm.
but I do like the curliness. Definitely, like that mullet does not need Soul Glow for your Jerry curl. Dude, I gotta add that on Plex.
Do it.
Yeah.
Being Sid, why wouldn't you just work on your promo styles, dude? He's got the shoulders, he's got the hair, he's got the height, he's gigantic, and he just didn't have the promos.
Seems like he thought he could get by on his looks, on his presence.
What's wrong with Sting's back?
What's wrong with Sting's back?
Yeah, he's recovering from something. Sunburn? That looks like a burn
Oh yeah, that kind of does look like a burn. Weird.
or something. So, quick side note on Sting's gear here. I don't know if you know this, but they released this one as an elite with that jacket, right, or with it like a greener jacket, kind of. Maybe it's just similar, but it's very similar to this color.
Yeah.
But this is the same mold as the Defining Moments USA one because so they just added it's the same jacket.
Yeah,
And
it's the same figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were to be debating on which one to get, you get more bang for your buck if you were just to want to get the green Sting. It's the same figure, just different colors.
Yeah.
Quick little.
I
If
have
you didn't
both.
know.
I have both.
Nice.
Yeah.
This and he comes with the belt, right? Green Sting.
Yeah, he does. He comes with the
That's actually
gold.
better. But I guess the USA is the USA gear is kind of iconic. And Psycho Sid with a choke slam. How much steroids do you think he's on?
How much? What?
Steroids.
Sid?
Yeah.
Probably not a whole lot.
You don't think so, dude? Look at the shoulders. That's quite a tell. Traps and shoulders that size. It's quite a tell.
I mean, Sting was on steroids, and he doesn't look it. Not here, at least.
No, I don't know if he is or not, but he doesn't look like he is. But look at Sid.
Actually, I take that back. I don't know if Sting ever was on steroids. I just know that that was one of the complaints Bischoff had about him was that, like, when he did the whole crow thing,
He came back fat.
yeah, he was out of shape.
Hmm. But he weren't religious at that point. But dude, look at the shoulder area. Fucking
Yeah,
Sid.
no, that looks insane. He almost looks like Butch Reed from remember the traps on
Yeah.
Butch Reed?
Yeah, that guy was just like bubble muscles. Like that, those muscles were just full of like roids. It was crazy.
Yeah. Butch Reed is over in Florida. I don't know if you knew that.
He's a heel. Or not, he wasn't actually, right? The face.
Yeah, as Doom. Yeah.
Damn, look at that dirty ass Colonel choking Sting. Pay attention, ref.
Yeah, the Kish thing was yeah, that was pretty gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never watching that shit live. Literally.
Literally.
That shit.
Those weren't solid loaves either. Like
No, she squished. She had it.
that was
squeezed out.
definitely some Hershey squirting.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely left streaks, but I don't know if I've had that. Like I've been able to tell before. I
Look at that. This fucking
squeeze it
Colonel
out.
just
Again, choking Sting, man.
choking Sting again. Sting selling that neck.
So, who's chasing after the Colonel? Is it Colonel Robert Parker? No, right?
Yeah, Colonel
Is it?
Robert Parker. Sid with the chair.
Damn, isn't no
Ooh,
rules match?
he actually got a chair shot in while Robert Parker was distracting the ref.
Nice. I was about to ask him, like, is there no rules match? Damn, did I close out the one I wanted? Guardrail to fucking the throat of Sting. Did you ever have your hair like that? Like Surfer Sting?
Not like that. Not like that spiky like that.
You should do the mullet like Psycho Sid.
I mean, that's a pretty glorious mullet though.
You should do it. It was
Hey,
pretty
my hair's
sick.
not I can't pull it off. My hair's not curly like that.
You could get it curly.
I'm not getting a perm.
You could.
I could.
You could look like Sid Justice. Think about it. Be like a lion.
And bleach it too, right?
Yeah. Might as well go all the way.
I'll think about it. I could look like a lion. Should I bleach my beard too?
Mm,
And my eyebrows?
just the mustache.
Oh, just the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What about my not my eyebrows?
Nah.
Okay. I'll think about it.
You look badass. You look BA, dude. That's badass.
I'll think about it.
People be like, damn, that he looks BA.
Gotta read him out. Dude, look at this guy. They got like a Sting
Dude, I could never do that hair. Dude, it's so weird, the flat top.
Yeah.
I don't know how you pulled it off back then.
How I pulled it off? Back
Yeah.
then? I never had a flat top.
All right.
I should just get a flat top now. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. I got thin hair.
What, the Sid or the flat top?
The flat top.
Mm.
I feel like that's a thick hair thing.
I wouldn't know. I don't have any.
Yeah, so I don't know if you saw the closed captioning. They called out the thing you noticed on Sting's back.
Yeah.
They're saying it happened from the chair, but that was there
Yeah,
since
that was already
before.
on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is. He definitely didn't get that from the chair though.
Did you ride motorcycles or something? You fell off a motorcycle.
Nah. This is the kind of rest hold that I was talking about that I don't like the bear hug.
Yeah.
That looked messy as fuck. That boot to the midsection. But yeah, that's the kind of the rest hold that I was referring to earlier that I'm not a fan of. What the fuck is a bear hug gonna do? See, and there they fucking go back at it again. But I guess
It leaves you in a perfect place to wait for the Yeti.
I guess this is what they perceived was the like the big wrestler dude that like that's what he's supposed to do. It's just bear hug you.
I guess. It's not effective at all. He's working in the small of the back here.
Yeah. Sting getting that comeback in.
So who did it first, him or Flair? Whoa! Or his is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Not all that different though.
Ric Flair's is more iconic, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. What about Charlotte's?
He didn't even deck the Colonel. It's gotten better.
What's going on?
Why is he trying? What the hell is? Dude, this was shitty. Robert Parker grabbed hold of the wrong boot. And Sting gets the win with a roll up.
He's out of there.
Yeah. That was stupid. The
That sucked.
Robert Parker grabbing a hold of the wrong boot, that was really stupid.
That was garbage.
What the hell is Robert Parker doing?
I don't know. You trying to explain himself?
He's just like, it just looks funny. He's gonna chokeslam him.
We grabbed both of their boots for people that aren't watching. He grabbed both Sid and Sting's boot, and then he was going back and forth, kind of like putting his hands on both of them. And then he looked down and then grabbed Sid's and let go of Sting's.
Yeah. He clearly had
Actually, he's looking.
Yeah,
and
he
they replayed it.
could
and he's looking,
clearly
yeah.
tell whose boot he was grabbing.
Yeah. It's not like they even switched positions like he was trying to explain it. Sid and Sting stayed in the same position.
They could have still done this roll up without the boot thing. That
No. We need the boot thing, all right?
That was dumb.
Don't touch the boot thing.
Schiavone still dressed up as Ventura.
Still the best costume of the night.
He should do that again dude, he should have dressed up as Excalibur.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hilarious. Ooh. Is that up next? No, that's the last match.
No, I think this is up next.
No, the Intercontinental or the International Championship.
Oh,
match.
yeah. So this is still we still have Rude versus Flair.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
it
what
is.
it's for. Or that's who it's against.
Vader working on those strikes with Harley Race.
Horrible shadow, or not horrible pad work with no pads. Vader just punching Harley Race in the hands.
Cactus Jack saying you can't hurt Cactus Jack. I need to get a Cactus Jack t-shirt.
I thought you were gonna say skull it. Like that's
He-
the embodiment, sir.
I should.
As your friend,
Mhm.
I think you look cool. I'd hang out with you, bro.
Thanks.
I'd be like, yeah, that's my friend, and he's got a skull it. What?
Thanks.
Yeah. No problem, bro.
All right, Ric Flair coming out with that gorgeous purple robe. And yeah, that's Fifi. That's his like shoot wife.
Yeah, it's his real wife.
Yeah. It's crazy.
How old is she here?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
But
She's
it
fine.
doesn't matter. Yeah, she's looking good. All the way alive.
205 live?
Yeah. That's his shoot wife, not his working wife.
Terry Taylor's the ref for this match, I guess.
Mm.
The Red Rooster. Has the Red Rooster happened by now?
Yeah.
When was the Red Rooster? 92, 91? 89?
Maybe late 80s. I'm not sure, but I know it's
It was the debut of The Undertaker. What year did Undertaker debut?
91.
And then there's the gobbledygook.
All right, here's Ravishing Rick Rude. Did you ever play WCW Super Brawl on Super Nintendo?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So, how fresh is this off of his haircut and beard trim
From
for Rick Rude?
yeah, I don't know.
From the curly esque hair.
Let's get the
Is for all you fat,
So he's still doing this.
shape, Louisiana losers,
He's got to let Louisiana know.
and pay some respect to the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Hit the music.
This definitely is not his WWE music, and I think that was better.
What, the one they're playing right now?
No, the WWE one.
Damn, look at that belt.
He's got
Damn.
Flair and Fifi airbrushed on his trunks
And a
his
pumpkin
tights,
on the
and a
butt.
pumpkin on the butt. Yeah.
Trick or treat on one leg, and what did he say on the other one?
I didn't see.
Awesome Rick Rude. Me and you have Rick Rude, right? But there's a variant with
Yeah, there's the variant figure with the yellow tights that had the Intercontinental belt airbrushed on them.
that'd be pretty cool. I wish he came with the belt as well. Or did he have the title on there? Because no, he had the belt when he had the title airbrushed on there, right?
No, I think Warrior might have had it at that time.
Yellow strap?
Yeah. So they're doing the champion intro here with Michael Buffer.
Well, yeah, the Intercontinental or the International Championships on the line.
Yep.
It's a nature boy, baby. God damn.
Breaking out the pyro for Ric Flair.
Oof. Oof. Look at this. You're almost like that, Jesus, right?
Huh?
You're almost like that, right?
I'm almost like that?
Yeah.
Sure. $100%.
Roids or no roids?
I'm gonna say no. What do you think? It's questionable.
I've never like heard the accusation of him being on roids. I always heard he had a really clean diet.
Yeah.
That's why he was so like cut and jacked. I don't know, man. Because there's so many performance enhancing drugs and there's so many things that were legal that became illegal because of regulations and stuff. It might not have been a steroid at the time.
Yeah.
What he was taking, it might have been legal. You could have bought it at fucking GNC. I was literally buying speed.
What do you mean?
From GNC. Rip Fuel had the same thing as speed. That what speed does. And it was people were having heart attacks off of it. They took it off the market.
You can probably still get it somewhere.
I think it was like Rip Fuel. It was a caffeine pill or something like that.
Oh, so they were pills
They were pills, but
or like capsules?
I had a lot of caffeine in it and different stuff.
Did you ever break them open and snort them?
No, I boofed a bunch of them though at one
Okay.
time. Stayed up for days.
I mean, that's
Crazy.
what speed does to you. Like you're either gonna you either end up breaking them open and snorting them or boofing them.
Well, you remember WWE used to sell Stacked or whatever it was?
Stacker 2?
Stacker 2, and then they used to have to sell it ephedra free.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah,
They
I
used
think-
to have to say it all the time.
That's what I was gonna say. Now ephedra free.
Yeah. How often, like after that, whenever they sold it, it was always now ephedra free.
Yeah.
They had to clearly state that because ephedra was affecting people.
Oh.
That looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
Ephedra was affecting people, and they didn't really put a notice or anything out there, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
They rather made the money than tell people, hey, you can get
a heart attack.
a heart attack and die. And I finished like 2 or 3 bottles because Jamie used to work wherever he used to work, sold it, and he used to steal it. He doesn't work there anymore. He works like in an office or something. But when he used to work
Statute of
retail,
limitations, bro.
yeah, that too. But when he used to work retail,
Flair's got that figure 4.
he should do the figure 8.
Get that bridge in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was like really trying to.
When has Ric Flair ever won with the figure 4?
He won a couple times.
Once? The Intercontinental Championship
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
WWE?
Yeah. Isn't that how he won it?
I think so. But they only made him win because it was his last time going for a title. And he never had the IC title, I think.
Flair working on that on the knee, on that left knee.
Take the movement away. How's Terry Taylor doing outside?
Oh, is he the enforcer? Not, not like Arn Anderson.
They didn't make that Arn Anderson fig like we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
You were asking me what fig they should make. And I think it's an Arn Anderson.
Luna.
That's yours?
Yeah. What?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't mind an Arn, like I said. With I don't know, that belt.
The
AWA.
yeah, the
States.
U.S. title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the ghetto bird out there? The
Is that what that
chopper.
is? Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Ah, good. The governor. Ric Flair continuing to work on the leg.
I mean, I like that. That's I like that approach of laying out a match like that, working it around a body part like that. Flair with like a sunset flip there. Rude selling that knee. As they both go over the top rope.
Speaking of Flair, what do you think of Orton getting 14 title wins? He's matched Triple H. For 14 now.
I don't think they'll let him get to Flair's 16. I think John Cena should beat it. I think he should beat the record.
He wants there to be a feud where he gets to 15. No, where he gets to 16 and then him and Cena have a feud and they see who
Orton?
breaks it. Orton and him. So they get Orton, which is only 2 away. So you get Orton 2 more and he's at 16 and then you pretty much keep John Cena away till then. And then you bring John Cena back and they both have 16. But you would have to have some kind of vacant situation for the belt. You'd have to set it up.
Well, you could always build it around Cena trying to get that 17th title win.
Mm-hmm.
I miss John Cena.
You can actually build it for a couple of years if Cena were down to do it.
Yeah.
Where, like you said, you have him go for it. Can't get it. Gets to it again. Can't get it. And in that time, we have Orton work his way to 16. And then Orton has to prevent Cena from getting 16.
Yeah.
That'd be a good story. They could make it work.
I miss John Cena.
I think everyone does. As much as everyone wants to hate on him.
I think he really became
Terry Taylor enforcing the rules.
John Cena really came into his own, in the later part of his career.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing that really put him over the top was that open challenge that he did when he was U.S. champion. But I also think that when he really started to show a lot of improvement was when he was working with CM Punk.
Tell me when you're seeing Punk fakes for $20.
No, I'm good.
I found one. I forgot which one. I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive, but they wanted 70 for it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not trying to pay $70 for an action figure. That was 20.
Inflation, bro.
Yeah. Especially since he's not with them anymore again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's not.
And he was with Fox, so I don't.
Yeah, that's why he was that's why he would come out on their programming, because it was a Fox deal, not a WWE deal.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah. They always come back.
Rick Rude has Flair over here in the camel clutch.
Camel clutch.
Again with the chopper over here. What's going on? What's going on in the neighborhood?
The pumpkin twist. Right in front of Fifi.
It's twerking it, right?
Yeah. Getting that grind on.
Oh yeah. Axe handle to the top of the chrome dome. I don't know why I said chrome dome. To the dome of Ric Flair. I guess his hair is silver. Platinum blonde.
So I think around the time Rude died, in '98, he was trying to make a comeback. He was like getting geared up to make a comeback with ECW.
Damn. How old did you when he died?
I think in his 40s. What might have been? He could probably still go.
Like today?
No, back then when he was trying to make his comeback.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Like, Rude just, like, let out, like, a snot rocket just drip out of his nose.
I saw it. I didn't see it come out, but I did see the booger in his left nose. Did he blow it out on purpose? Like, I didn't get it out.
I mean, that's what I would have done. I don't want a snot rocket hanging off of my nostril.
Here you go, Flair.
Great job selling by Rick Rude. I can appreciate that. Ric Flair did that turnbuckle flip thing he does, and got met with a clothesline on the apron.
Does Flair win the big gold belt here from Rude?
I think so.
I don't even know, no Mo.
I think so.
They don't have it long on Rude, do they? The International.
Yeah, I don't think so.
When I listen to Conrad and like they always bring up Rude, he always wonders why they never gave him a run at Hogan as like a heel.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't really any interaction with Rude and Hogan. Um, Again, one of those things of like what might have been, because I think they could have done a lot there. You know, you had two body guys, even though you had the whole Hogan must pose thing, and then you have Rick Rude, who's the he's showing off his body. I think they could have done a lot there. They certainly had an interaction with Rude and Warrior, so I don't see why they couldn't have done it with Hogan.
Hmm.
What's up with those fireworks?
Yeah, right. What the hell?
Yeah. Rude with the 2 count.
2.
Terry Taylor.
They sold the Red Rooster, right? As a
Yeah, that
thing?
was a Target exclusive.
Nice. You have it?
Yeah,
You have a Shockmaster too?
I might.
The Shockmaster.
There's some figures that like I don't know if I have them because that's how much shit I have. See, here's this rest spot.
The bear hug on the floor?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I feel like the figure 4 that Ric Flair did earlier, I feel like that was a rest spot, but at least it's. I think that's more believable than the bear hug on the floor.
I'll bear hug you on the floor, and hopefully Driz doesn't walk in. I'm like, what are you guys doing? We're wrestling.
You're trying to demonstrate that a bear hug is actually,
Unviable move.
yeah.
And then I try it on Driz. And then we all try it on each other. And then we all blow each other. And it's all a fun night.
No, okay.
You down or what?
No, no.
So call him up right now. So be like, what the fuck?
Rude doesn't look as cut here as he did in WWE.
When he had longer hair,
Yeah.
he was a lot more cut. Maybe
Yeah.
he wasn't taking his diet too serious.
Age maybe might
Age
have
as
something
well.
to do
Age is-
with it
yes.
here.
Yes, you're right. He's still ravishing. If I may.
I'm looking at my boy the ref, Pee Wee Anderson. Flair with a reverse neck breaker. I don't think I've seen him break out one of those.
He's old as fuck here. Imagine what? This is 93.
Like when he was doing his final run in WWE, he wasn't breaking out.
Yeah, like what the
reverse.
fuck? Look, what the hell's wrong with this back? Why does he have like a lump? See what I'm saying?
No.
Flair has like a lump on his back. Like that's how old he is.
He's got a hunchback,
He's got like a lump. It's like weird shit.
like an old man lump.
Look. It's like right off of his spine, right under his right. I don't know what you'd call it. But you know what? Maybe I'm just being a jerk because he was. Damn, look at that. He was involved in a plane crash.
Yeah, he broke his back.
Yeah. My back. Broke my back. What do you mean, Michael? It's spinal. Flair up to his feet. What is he about to do? Chop.
The chop. Classic Ric Flair chop. Oh, ref bump. Why isn't Terry Taylor getting in there to count?
He should. He's the enforcer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's like the backup ref or something. Oh yeah, he's getting in there.
Oh, Terry Taylor takes a bump.
So Rude pulled out like some brass knucks out of his tights, swung and missed.
What is it?
It looks like a retainer.
And the camera guy took it.
Yeah,
Flair's chasing him down.
it's a foreign object. It's an international object.
Yeah, it's international. Object. Flair had to go retrieve it from the camera guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, just nailed Rude with it as he puts it back down his trunks. Pee Wee Anderson's like, nah, brah. Nah, brah. Pee Wee Anderson saw the whole thing. Oh, they're gonna disqualify Flair.
For the brass knucks or the
Yeah,
whatever knucks they were.
yeah, for the international object.
It's an international object. Flair's walking around with the belt. Rude's leaving with Fifi.
Oh, dude, do you see where he was putting his face?
Right in her crotch.
Yeah, he was like, that was intentional. He was like putting his face right in her crotch.
Well, I know Flair and Rude had heat. I don't know if it was before this, and I don't know if it's been their whole career. But I know they had heat. And I'm pretty sure if they'd had heat at this point, he did it because of that. Flair doesn't like Rude, and Rude doesn't like Flair.
That's pretty great. I mean, it's not pretty great, that is not cool, Rick Rude.
You fucking box munching son of a gun.
Yeah, I hope he asked. I hope he asked for consent.
I hope so too.
All right, we got WCW Battle Bowl coming up on Saturday, November 20th from Pensacola, Florida. As Jesse Ventura checks on Tony's heart. This is it, man. This is a main event.
God damn.
It's a Texas death match. You got no disqualification. Falls don't count. How do you win?
You have to stay down for 10, don't you? After a rest count of 30?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, if falls don't count, but falls any place in the building? Okay, that was weird. If falls don't count, but you can get a fall, and there's a 30 seconds between. I don't know, man. This is weird.
WCW.
It's time for spin the wheel, make the deal.
Didn't they already name the rules?
Yeah,
But so then why are they going to spin again?
they've spun the wheel. Now they got to complete the deal.
I like taters. Rest in peace, Vader. One of the tombstones.
Whoa! Look at that.
What?
It says rest in peace, Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he died.
Yeah. He did.
It's like life imitating art.
It's sad.
It is sad. This is clearly not the Vader that was here a year ago. He's heavier here. So he's not in his best shape. Definitely getting to the point where he was past his prime.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's sad because he'd be he's such a huge guy, like muscle wise and everything, that if he lost a lot of the weight, he'd be ripped.
Yeah.
Anvil style. Anvil was pretty jacked for being a big guy.
At first, yeah.
He did let himself go too.
All right, here comes Cactus.
Cactus Yak.
Look at that. All out brawl. This is going to be good. I do kind of remember this match, and I think this is a good one. It's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, it's Vader and Cactus Jack.
Yeah. I think at one yep, I was going to say I think at one point Vader loses the mask. He took it off as referee Nick Patrick tosses it over to Harley Race. I think Harley Race outlived Vader. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the situation that they both put themselves in, Vader is definitely not taking care of himself.
Yeah.
Which can lead to early death. Fucking Mankind biting Vader's head. Look at him.
Yeah. He took a walkie from one of the security guys.
What if he really broke it?
And he was gonna bash Vader with it. A lot of plundering. Oh shit!
It's a rusty chair. That's a real metal chair.
Yeah, and
Well, let's say went out of their way to paint it.
Vader
rusty.
no, they're not gonna go out of their way to do that. Vader just took that shit right on the head, right square in the dome. So they finally make it to the ring.
Ooh. Vader? Oh my god.
Dude, that clothesline.
I can see why a lot of people didn't like working with Vader.
Yeah, he would stiff people out a lot of the times. He should have fucking stiffed Shawn Michaels and made him shut up. That's my opinion.
Those are punches to the face, dude.
Yeah.
He's punching Cactus Jack in the face.
Yeah. Dude, that last one was really stiff.
Yeah. Imagine having to face fucking giant Vader.
Guarantee you if Cactus stiffed him back, he would ease up.
Oh, nice suplex. A little dangerous spot though.
Yeah, from the inside to the outside ramp.
Mhm. That doesn't.
There's not a whole lot of space there.
Yeah, and it doesn't slant down.
Yeah. See, some of these hits that Cactus is handing out don't compare to what Vader was doing. Back body drop onto the ramp.
It's got a rug on it. That's all it's got. It looks like it.
Yeah, it's got like a thin carpet on there. I wonder what's under there. If it's like wood or steel. Here comes Harley Race with the chair.
What happened?
Cactus hit him.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Harley Race fell off of the.
Nah,
Oh,
that was a
Vader
lot.
put his hand up that
Yeah.
time, so that's. Yeah. Yeah, those are worked punches. That Cactus was going. They just fell through the stage. This is a pretty good match.
Invader's grave. There's your ref,
Yeah, no, this is
Nick Patrick.
Nick Patrick, yeah.
He's trying to get Vader out.
He would go on to be the NWO
Bang,
referee.
bang.
Bang bang.
So the rules are Vader has to be down for 30 seconds for the 10 count to begin.
Yeah.
Or there's falls anywhere, or there aren't falls anywhere, or there's falls anywhere in the building, or just on top of the building. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They were kind of all over the place with the rules.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Mankind's bleeding bad out of his left eye. Or out of his left eyebrow, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Vader got some color.
How,
You know what?
they colored themselves up.
yeah, they gigged. You know, out of this equation, I think I'd take Mick. I feel like he's tender.
Vader's definitely the smushiest, but he stinks the worst. And the shower's too fat. He's too lazy. Too busy eating. Oh, Cactus has to get.
He has a
Jack
literal
says it-
cactus.
Yeah, well, he's got a cut out of a cactus.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Mick is tender. Like he'll be nice. Oh, there's a table
Ugh,
that inexplicably showed up.
a shit table too.
Yeah.
How old is that table? Ooh, oh my
Oh.
god!
Dude, he fell right on his head.
And is that it?
That's a fall. That's a fall. So there's a 30-second rest period here.
okay.
But
Cactus jumped onto the concrete butt first.
yeah, and he fell on Vader's head.
Yeah.
Yeah. That table looks like it's made of cardboard. That was 30 seconds? I guess.
I don't think so. Seemed too short.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice kick to the face.
Yeah. I don't see that. Like, he's really hurting Cactus.
Yeah. I think they're really hurting each other.
I think Cactus is pulling it a little bit.
I think Cactus likes getting hurt. Bang, bang. Wasn't this around the time that Cactus wanted to get hurt? I remember a time that Conrad talked about Cactus wanting to get hurt. Or was it against Bam Bam? For the Lloyds of London contract.
I've never heard of that.
Cactus wanted to get hurt. He wanted to get thrown off the stage. Back first.
So he could get paid out?
Yep.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know if it was with Vader or with Bam Bam. Might have been with Bam Bam. But no, it might have been here because this is further down in his career and he's still doing Cactus.
That's crazy. I had never heard of that.
Dude, Vader, look at Vader's face.
Yeah.
He looks fucked up.
Vader's certainly blown up here. Like you can tell he's tired.
He's tired.
More than
he's
anything.
huffing and puffing. He's bleeding
Yeah.
everywhere. He's punching Cactus in the head. Like
That
real punches.
that last punch was definitely real.
Yeah. He definitely told Cactus what to do right now. Throw me into the table. I'll try to break it.
Yeah.
And it didn't break.
I am the table.
How did that shitty ass table not break?
I know, it looks like it's made out of cardboard. Just toss that table into Vader's head. Is Vader not one of your top favorites? Oh, try to go for a sunset flip.
I didn't get a lot of Vader. So this is. I'm 5 years old here.
Okay.
And this is Vader as not champion anymore.
Yeah, definitely past his prime too.
So I wouldn't have caught a lot of it. I don't know how you did.
I didn't watch any of this stuff till way, way after the fact.
Okay, but you did actually go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Oh.
fuck? Are they? They're not synced right now, and they're landing super hard on the concrete.
Yeah, it almost seemed like Cactus was expecting Vader to catch him, and he didn't. And those, I don't know if those punches are worked. Holy fuck. Yeah, Vader just tossed Cactus
Well,
from within the crowd, like head first.
I don't know if that fat fuck Vader is just like, well, I'm wearing MMA gloves, so it's all good, which you're not. But I don't know if that's his mentality.
Dude, with the legs of the chair. Is Harley Race gonna taser the wrong dude? Like how the Colonel held the wrong guy's leg?
The one guy.
Yeah,
You
Sid.
mean Sid's?
Yeah.
The one guy.
The wrong guy.
How did you forget Sid? There you go.
Alright, Vader's gonna try a Vader bomb here, or a Vader salt.
Damn,
Oh,
Vader salt.
He can still do the moonsault here. Well, at least he protected Cactus Jack on that.
One of the few things he did.
Yeah.
So now what? He gets 30 seconds and then
There's
10 count?
there's gonna be a 30-second. And if I think if Cactus Jack can't get up here by the end of the count, I think that's how you win.
It's a little hard for someone that's new to keep up with, especially new to that rule.
No, it doesn't help that they didn't do the best job explaining what it was.
WCW.
Dude, these fucking punches.
You don't have to sell if they're real.
I don't know if they are real or if like he's just that good, but he's definitely ragdolling.
He's definitely making contact with his head. And any sort of contact at a certain point hurts.
Yeah. Well, he ragdolled Cactus Jack right now pretty bad. Props to Mick Foley for
Ooh. How many ribs that break?
Props to Mick Foley for putting up with it and not crying about it like Shawn Michaels did. Oh, fuck, he's just gonna swing for the fences here.
Oh no. He's waiting for Cactus to lift his head up.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
How many times have we seen that? 11 with The Rock, 12 with that one.
Mick Foley did put his hands up, but I don't think that did anything. That time he did protect himself a little better. So they're doing I think they're doing the 10 count.
They've been done for 30 seconds. Well,
Cuz they didn't go for a fall.
are they really checking on him? No.
No. Vader's going for the count for the pin.
30s.
Yep, that was a fall. Harley Race is getting that. He's getting that taser ready. That was a really shitty DDT. It looked like Vader did not, like he was not helping out Mankind or Cactus Jack.
He just tasered Cactus Jack in the leg.
Yep.
Harley Race did.
Vader wins it because he was up before the 10 count. That seemed really abrupt.
With the taser and everything?
Yeah. Vader just like he just like walked off and was like, "Yeah, Harley, take this DDT for me." I don't know if Cactus Jack is selling here or what, but he was limping.
Dude, the amount of damage he took, I think that might have been pretty real.
Yeah. Yeah, this match was definitely a lot more rough on Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
This is a good match though.
Yeah, no, of course. I don't know how many stars Meltzer gave it, but
Yeah.
I knew Vader and Cactus had put on a great match.
Yeah.
I just don't remember watching it till right now. That backdrop had to have broken something or taken the air out of him at least.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw they're rolling the credits right now. They had Virgil Runnels in there. That's Dusty.
Virgil.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but
Yeah, he's in there.
he's in there. He's in there. All right, Jesus, I'm gonna try to make more time so we can do these. Maybe I'll even, if you get the Impact thing, I might join you on phone calls. I know it's during the week, but we can do quick breakdowns if I can catch them.
Yeah, should I drop my project here? Let everybody know what I'm trying to do.
Well, if you want, it's not like you sign a contract and you have to do it and you owe people stuff.
No, but I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, I might start covering Impact. I want to start covering Impact because nobody covers it. You know, I go on YouTube. I literally went on YouTube yesterday and looked up the
Executive producer Eric Bischoff. Sorry,
yeah,
to cut you off.
I told you he had a producer role here. Um, nobody covered their most recent pay-per-view, Bound for Glory, which was roughly a week ago at this point. Right now, I'm just trying to source some equipment, but the minute I get it, I'm going to cover Bound for Glory 2020 and then go from there. So I do want to start covering Impact on what I like to call Full Impact. So
I thought it was Full Heel Impact.
it's Full Impact.
I don't know.
Full Impact on Full Heel.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right, Jesus. We've been going
Probably roughly 3 hours at this point.
just under
Yeah.
5. And it's getting kind of late anyway, so
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for joining us, especially you, Jesus.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Like I said, I'll try to free up more time during the week so we can do more watch-alongs and watch more wrestling.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a Survivor Series next month.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Next month is Survivor Series, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we should plan something out then.
And no NXT this year at Survivor Series.
No, COVID. Also, well, I guess it's all fair, but I should look into doing another Friendsgiving. But we will see about that. Like I said, I want to thank everyone for joining us, everyone that watched the show, and everyone that commented. Johnny, join us tomorrow on another Fight Companion. Anderson Silva's last fight in the UFC. He is taking on Uriah Hall. So it's Anderson Silva's retirement fight. So we'll see who makes it out tomorrow out of these guys. I think Jamie's stopping by because he couldn't last week, so he's making up. He confirmed earlier. So thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
Yeah, I love you, buddy. I'm gonna play some Call of Duty. Hopefully, I can get a match in before I knock out.
Yeah.